Hey gang, welcome here to the evening stream for March the 16th. It is still Thursday today, and we're still streaming. We're back after the Game-In Night thing that I've got going on Thursdays. We're a little bit late getting back into it here since I spent a little bit of time browsing the new Steam Spring Sale that just went up today, I think. My green screen is freaking out here. Give me 1 second to fix that. Oh, now it's gonna freak out when I correct it because this game switches back and forth very quickly between like very bright and very dark colors. Let's try this. Let's try this. How about? Because, you know, the lighting from the monitor actually changes the lighting on my green screen. Okay, looks like we got a good balance here. So, what the hell is this? I thought we were doing Death Stranding. This is a very special run of Mega Man Legends that I've been wanting to do for a little while now. I was always disappointed that I never got around to playing this game for our kind of New Year's extravaganza back in January. Instead of we did a bunch of extra viewers choice stuff, and that was all really fun. Really enjoyed those streams.
In a world covered by endless
yeah, see, and then the screen goes all bright, and it does this.
People are forced to eke out a living.
It does
on
this.
The small patches
People are
of land
forced
that
to
remain above the
fuck
sea.
up my green screen, apparently. Yeah,
But
there's just no
people of this
balance.
world
There's just
rely
no
on
way to get
ancient
this to not
technology
freak out.
Driven by quantum refractors.
Either it
powerful
freaks out
energy
when it
source.
gets dark, or it freaks
These
out
refractors
when it gets
lie in
light.
Ancient ruins underground and in the sea.
Okay,
And are
let's
sought out
try
by
that.
Explorers called
Let's
diggers.
try that. So,
These brave explorers
I have
are the
played
sole source of
Mega Man
refractor energy,
Legends
which has become a cornerstone of the
probably
emerging
at least 4 or
civilization.
5 times on stream before. It's a game
Originally,
that I'm
this was the
well
diggers'
acquainted
only
with,
purpose,
certainly.
to
It's
find
one of my
refractors
favorites
so that
on the
civilization might
PS1.
endure.
It's probably a game that you guys are well acquainted with by now if you've been
The
watching the
story
channel
of a
for a
fabulous
few
treasure.
years.
The legendary
Um,
Mother Lode.
I'm gonna
began to be-
shut this guy up to make it less difficult for you guys to keep track of what I'm saying. Hey there, Forgotten Blade. Yeah, that was the last run that I did through this game. That was New Year's the year before. We did a slow run through Mega Man Legends where I did not just 100% and got like absolutely everything on the collectibles list and everything. I also made an effort to talk to every single NPC after every single story event. To read every bit of extra dialogue that's in this game, because there is a lot of it. Man, did they go out of their way to make this game feel like the world is alive and like the people in the town are living their own lives and things are happening even when you're not there. Every person in the town has like some new stuff to say after just about anything happens. They all got their own little subplots and side stories, and I love it. We're probably not going to be messing with anything like that this time around. This is actually a gameplay-based run. We're going to be doing a challenge run here, where I'm going to see if I can beat the original Mega Man Legends here without equipping any Buster parts. If any of you guys don't know this game, Buster parts are
Mega Man?
pretty much the main way
Mega Man? Can you hear me?
that you upgrade your weapon in this game.
I got
Or at least your main Buster gun. You've got your main Buster gun, your Mega Buster, which you can upgrade with different Buster parts. It's got, I think, 4 different stats. Attack, rapid, energy, and range. We're not going to be upgrading any of those. We're not going to be equipping any Buster parts. But you've got another method of attack in this game, and that's your sub-weapon. We'll be crafting various extra weapons to attach onto our other arm, and that's going to be the main way that we're going to do damage on this run. A little bit like a weapons only run of like a mainline Mega Man game.
Careful.
It's like we're not shooting the lemons on this run, we're shooting the other Mega Man weapons, the special weapons. So even though this is a gameplay-based challenge run, I am still going to be watching all the main story cutscenes, because I can't help myself. That's like 90% of the reason why I enjoy this game. There's no point in playing Mega Man Legends if you're not going to watch the story scenes, because I just absolutely love this just early PS1 cheese with like the voice acting and the bright, colorful graphics and beautifully animated facial expressions. Just watch the... I go on about all the same stuff. You guys have maybe seen me play this game countless times before, or at least countless if you count any higher than 4 or 5. I go on about the same stuff every time I play this game. The facial animations, the voice acting, the sense of having a living world to inhabit where all the townspeople are going about their lives. All the just depth of exploration and side questing, all the cool weapons to assemble. And that's going to be the main part we're going to be focusing on for this run.
You should be able to take it down with your buster gun.
But we're not going to be seeing that for a little while here, so let's just speed through this opening bit here. Where we can't really... Whoa! Where we can't really do anything useful until we craft our first weapon.
Can you see a door nearby?
Is it just me or are the controls like zippier than I remembered? Blah blah blah. Okay, I won't be skipping the cutscenes, but I might be skipping some of the extra dialogue. I can't help but want to go down this hallway and shoot the snakes. Every single... I've just got my routine that I'm fixated on. Every time I play this game, I gotta explore every nook and cranny, even if there's nothing useful for us there. It's like a disease that I have. I do the same thing whenever I replay Souls games. That's why I can't replay Elden Ring. Because like, if I try to replay Elden Ring, it's gonna take me 200 hours all over again. Okay, a lot of the shit Roll says in this intro is pretty redundant and unnecessary. Not that we're gonna hold it against her. We love Roll. She's adorable in this version of the game, but we don't need to listen to her every last bit of fretting and fussing through this intro dungeon. Oh, did you? Forgotten Blade. I'll actually check that out right now. Thank you in advance for that. Oh, I'm just getting the message. I'm just getting the Steam notification that Forgotten Blade has sent me a gift. I did see some cool stuff, like, on sale from my wish list. But, like, none of it was super, super great sales. Also, I mean, some of them were really good sales, but none of it was stuff I was planning to play imminently. So, yeah, I haven't picked up anything yet, although there was a couple I kind of had my eye on. Ooh, Star Renegades. I can't remember what that is. I can't remember what this is, actually. And then Loop Hero. I think we were actually just talking about this one on stream just recently. One of the viewers. Was it Saturn Meteor? I don't think it was. Just Say Vince, maybe? Someone was talking about Loop Hero and made it sound intriguing, so that's kind of cool. Thanks a ton for that, Forgotten Blade. I will maybe... I think I might have a way to incorporate these into this, or at least one of these, into the stream in the near future. Possibly on the next viewer's choice. Just double-checking what Loop Hero is. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, this is an... Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this was popular like a year ago, I want to say. Yeah, I was confusing this with another game. We didn't talk about this one recently on stream, but I have watched other people play this back when it was new, and it looked really cool. I never picked it up just because I didn't think I was going to play it right away, but yeah, this one did look cool. It's like a racetrack roguelike, kind of. I don't know. At least I always thought that the loops looked like racetracks. And then what's that other one? Star Renegades. Let's check out Star Renegades. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember. Well, obviously, since I have it wishlisted. Oh, is this that one with, like, the... What is this? Is this that one with, like, the Mega Man Battle Network style combat? No, this is something else. Oh, is this a card? Oh, this is one of them deck building roguelikes, isn't it? This looks so familiar, but I can't remember what this is. Yeah, this was a deck builder, wasn't it? No, it's a roguelike. Single-player turn-based JRPG roguelike. Cool. I know it looks wicked. I know it looks wicked. Also, we're playing trailer music over the in-game music. That sounds great, I'm sure. Yeah, I remember... I forget everything about this game. Yeah, it appears to be, like, RPG combat with roguelite mechanics. But I remember looking at this one when it came out and thinking it looked amazing. I loved the look of this game and, like, just the way that combat plays out and the fluid animations and everything. This game looks just gorgeous, and I was seriously considering picking this up back when it was new. So, yeah, thanks a bunch, Forgotten Blade. I've got a Jasu's Choice nomination. Someone spent channel points to just have me play whatever I want for an hour for Viewer's Choice next month, and I think we might have my choice for this next month. I'm really keen to find an excuse to try out this Star Renegades game. Very awesome. Thanks again. And hey there, Vassal. Hey there once again, Vassal. Welcome to the challenge stream. The lion's den of hardcore PS1 gameplay. I'm actually gonna do this just to test out how hardcore I am. This is like the hardest thing in the game right here. This is the most difficult challenge in the entire challenge run, which is collecting all these refractors before they disappear without the vacuum arm. Oh, we missed one. The run is a failure. We have to reset now. Oh, hey, there it is. There it is. Well, I guess that's a sec. Actually, I think that's gonna be for. I think are we full up in March? I actually can't remember. Or no, this is March. I'm talking April now. We might be full up in April, but yeah, I think that's coming in May. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're full up in April, so that's gonna go in May. That's gonna be a May nomination. And, well, we got two excellent options. Two excellent possibilities for what to do with that. So yeah, thanks for the gifts, and thanks for the nomination. And for the games today, I guess. And for supporting the crew through our time of need in Arkham Horror today. My man Forgotten Blade shot up a lot of serpents for us. Hey there, Vince. How's it going? I think I have to update the viewer's choice text box down below, but I'll do that later. Yeah. I can totally see what it is. Why does she keep asking me what things are? Isn't that her job? To like read the radar and tell me what's up ahead? Game night was fun. We were down a man today, so instead of our usual vampire, we played the Arkham Horror card game, which is pretty much my favorite, like, active, expandable card game right now. This was our second, actually technically our third try on a scenario that's been giving us trouble on our current campaign, and we finally cleared it today. Okay, so that's a power razor. Normally you would put this on, and this would be your first power, your first upgrade to your Buster Arm. It's a tiny upgrade. It gives you like attack +1 or something. We're not going to be equipping those Buster parts on this run, but it is still useful to pick them up, because I can sell them at the shop to get money and upgrade my sub-weapons. I don't know how much of a challenge run I'm going to make this, actually. Like, am I going to still put on armor? I might try to do this without armor, too. We'll see how it goes. I actually have a speculation that the late game might actually end up being easier than normal, because I'm going to be using sub-weapons so much more than usual. So I'm just going to be so heavily invested in sub-weapons and using them so much that the end game might actually be easier than I'm used to. I want to try something. Ah! I was hoping I could get a kick for the win. Messed it up. Oh yeah, and at the end of our arduous experience where we get just constricted by snakes, just like all over. Snakes wrapped around our arms and legs and faces. We managed to scrape and claw our way out of the caves. We're getting buried by rocks. And what do we get for our final reward at the end of all that, making it out of that alive? 1 experience point. Forgotten Blade got 2 because of a card that he had in his deck, which was well deserved. Actually, this is like the end of that scenario we just played today. This is how I imagine this ended for us.
Look at that sky.
Look at that sky.
Glad to have the sight after being underground for so long.
Glad to have the sight after being underground for so long. That's exactly what Monterey Jack said when he got out of the Serpent Temple.
Back for more?
Man, the directing in these cutscenes is so good. The way that you... Like, it almost looks like the Reaverbot's, like, lance or club or whatever is almost, like, pointed at Mega Man's throat as he's creeping forward. Just like the camera cuts and the movement is just great here.
See ya.
Like, the cinematography, if that's even the right word, for the cutscenes in this game is better than most modern video games. Or at least most modern, like, JRPGs and the Japanese games that I play. But you guys know all that if you've seen me play this game on one of the previous 5 times I've streamed it. I am actually intending to finish this run today. This isn't actually a terribly long game if you don't play it the way I usually play it. The way I usually play it being to talk to every single NPC multiple times. And collect every last item out of the sub-ruins and craft every last weapon and spend several hours in the sub-cities grinding my favorite weapons up to maximum. Hey, Zap. What's up?
Nice timing, Roll.
Anytime, Mega
Nice
Man.
timing, Zap. If the people in the universe can survive... If people in this universe can survive underwater,
And it's okay,
I don't think
Roll,
they can.
But I'm glad you showed up when you did.
Or, like, if they
All's well
could
that
survive
ends well,
underwater.
and we were
Or, like,
able
based
to
on the
get
water
our
temple of the
project.
second game.
We should be able to get by with that for a while.
Well, the ancient ruins are for
If only the
Reaver
mother
bots.
lode were as easy to find as
Yeah,
this.
the ruins are for, like, the old system.
And your parents,
Where, I don't know why the Reaver bots need,
I
like,
know
underground
we will.
ruins.
The engine's overheating. The smoke's
And,
so thick I can barely see.
What?
like, places to
I guess
inhabit.
the flutter's in worse shape than I thought.
I mean, we never got, like, the full lore of, like, the way the old system worked and, like, how...
Gramps, can you open up
we
the
never got the
cover
full
of that
story
valve
of
again?
what's behind, like, the mysteries of the ruins and the Reaver bots and the Elder system and all of that.
Check the map.
They hinted at all that in Mega Man Legends 2, but then we never got the third game. So all of that is a total mystery. But no, I don't think that Carbons ever lived in the underwater ruins. Those were always just for Reaver bots who don't breathe oxygen because they're robots. The back of the Flutter looks kind of like a big face. Actually, you know what he looks like? He looks like Melon Bread from Gunstar Heroes.
Sorry, Gramps, but my hands are a little full right now.
Roll! I see it! Land ho!
Come on, hold together. Just a little bit more. Hold
I think so. I don't know. You could. I've seen deep conversations about, like, the speculation about the lore of this game online, and like what is the nature of the Carbons, and who was the master, and where did the Reaver bots and the Eden system fit into all of it. My takeaway from the second game, and like the general consensus, I think, among MML lore divers is that carbons are basically artificial
Pretty bad.
artificial humans
I
who
don't
are
think it'll be safe to set foot in here for quite a while.
mostly like have most of the
so
properties that
hard.
humans do.
Haven't been taking
Like they
good
breathe
enough care
air,
of
they
her.
eat food, they
We'll
have
just
sex
have
to
to fix her up.
procreate. Like they're basically
Like
people.
repairs
They're
aren't going to be
basically
finished
people.
anytime soon. We'll be here.
Although
for
I've seen
a
it also
while, I
possible that they're
guess.
also I've seen it also speculated that they're also
Silent.
possibly still
What
like
do you
part
call it,
robots,
Mega Man?
which is why you see
Battle
so many of
logs?
them
Must
having
have a town
like
or
metal
a
parts
city
grafted onto
somewhere.
them, like Beryl and
Think
Teasel.
you could go take a look around?
Because we see a lot of people with like metal arms and faceplates and stuff in these games. So it's like maybe they have some sort of like artificial component to them that even though they're mostly human, that makes it easier for them to kind of merge with technology. And I kind of like that the games don't really go into the minutia and like all of the autistic little details about all of that stuff. Like it's really not the kind of thing that I think this type of game needs to get bogged down in, is explanations about all of that stuff. I don't know, to me I've always felt like you can just be satisfied that there is an answer and that like the way that the game presents things is more or less consistent to the point where you can have fun speculating about it if you want to. Here I am back to my old tricks, talking to every single NPC for no reason, because it's just habit and muscle memory at this point that I always talk to Barrel and Roll before going to town. How'd the walking simulator go earlier? It went pretty well, actually. It works now. Restream is borked, and so is my Restream and my green screen. This is gonna be horrible because the game, I've never had this problem with this game before actually, but yeah, because it goes back and forth so much between the dark underground and the bright blue skies above ground, I cannot find a good setting for my green screen so that it looks all right for both settings. But yeah, Death Stranding is working now. Like, it streams perfectly smoothly. Restream is giving us grief, so I can't stream to YouTube anymore. I'm actually gonna have to remind myself to make an announcement on YouTube, because I know that there are a few people on YouTube who tune into the streams regularly, so I'd like to post an announcement video letting those people know that I will not be streaming to YouTube for the foreseeable future because of all the Restream bullshit.
Mega Man! The police saw us crash land and came to check up on us.
So Restream
Well,
is
you
borked,
certainly
but
put on
Death
quite a
Stranding
show.
works fine.
But it looks
Death
like
Stranding works
everyone's
perfectly
all right.
fine.
Let me
So
welcome
we've been
you
playing
to
that, and I've actually been having a
Padlock's
really good time with it. The game's like slowly opening up
Now,
and
I'd like
kind of
to ask
expanding
all of you
all
to
of the
come with
mechanics that
me
it's
to
giving
the
to you.
station.
Like we can fabricate
I
our
need you to
own
fill out some
ladders
immigration
and
forms
post boxes
so you
now.
get your registration and ID
We're
card.
finding lost packages all over
You
the
can't enter
place.
the city without
We have
one.
reasons to like backtrack to get resources and
worry.
thumbs.
It won't take very long. While you're waiting, you can
That's
spend your
basically
time in the shopping arcade.
basically
next
what
to
Death
the
Stranding
city.
is. It's like
You don't need
walking
an ID
simulator.
card
It's
to
more
get
like
in there.
Korone
Are you
Inugami
ready to go,
simulator.
Professor?
It's a Yubi collection simulation. Gotta get all of those thumbs. Oh, and also hello Jeans. Hello Jeans. Not knowing if Mega Man has a prosthetic. That's a good point, Padoka. Also hello. In the sequel, at the very beginning of the sequel, we see that Mega Man's battle armor here is just armor. Although he isn't a carbon, he's a purifier model of the old system, but he can like change out of his battle armor. We see him in jeans and a t-shirt and an apron when he cooks breakfast at the start of the second game. Oh, and hey Choops. Hey Choops, turn my monitor brightness down? No. Then I couldn't see this game's beautiful bright colors. Also, hello. Again. We did finish East 3. Yeah, that was just yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, we finished some other game that I don't care about. No, Wild Arms. Yeah, we finished Wild Arms, and then I had a few hours left in the stream after that, so we just finished East 3 right after that. You were on a plane? That would have been the perfect time to watch it, too. Or unless you didn't have internet. Yeah, we got our serve bots. We had 3 serve bots. Was it 3 serve bots? I only saw 2, but maybe Zap's got better eyes than me. Oh, I messed up my can kicking. This is gonna be difficult to get this one. Can golf is like my second favorite minigame in Mega Man Legends. Have I finished 3 East games? I guess I have, yeah. Am I an East fan? They're alright. I don't know. They're pretty good, I guess. 9 was really good. 9 is my favorite right now, actually. By far. 1 and 3 were kind of... I don't want to say mid, because that has bad connotations for most people. Like, I like most games that are mid, because I like video games. So, like, a decent video game is really fun to me. And 1 and 3 were decent. 1 was better than decent, actually. I liked 1 a lot up until the final dungeon. For, like, the first 30% of that game, I was having a fantastic time until we got to that Darm Tower or whatever the fuck. And it was that bad that, yeah, East 1 was mid. 9 is your favorite, nice. So it's all downhill from there, you're saying. It's all downhill. No. Oh. Well, I don't want to wait till he comes back with the parts. I don't know how long that's going to take either. I want to finish this game tonight. So I guess we'll go look for him. Favorite of the Falcom games. Oh yeah, some of them are hot by Hudson, right? Your favorite is 4 then? I think I remember seeing that on one of your lists or whatever. Yeah, I'll probably do that one after I finish 2. I mean, that's 4 is the sequel to 2, right? It goes 1, 2, 4, 3, I'm told. Oh, can we buy stuff from her? I don't think so. Man, it's like taking all of my willpower to not just go into every single store and talk to every single person here. Can we at least go to the CD shop? I'll at least go to the CD shop. Which version of 4 is the best? I assume he's talking about the Super Nintendo one. Yeah, that's gotta be the Super Nintendo East 4. Was this the one that I like? Okay, now this is probably the worst one. It's funny, the first time I played this game, I was so sure that this was like a sound test type thing. Like that this was all BGM that we would hear throughout the game. Like, oh, this is the boss theme. That's cool. We can listen to the boss theme before it actually plays in-game. None of this music is actually in the game. They just composed a bunch of original music just to listen to in the CD samplers in the shop. Which is a shame, because this is pretty cool. Like, this sounds like the kind of thing you could almost hear in, like, a Mega Man game. Like an X versus Zero type boss theme. A little bit muted. I keep getting confused about East games on the SNES, because there's like 2 shitty ones, aren't there? The one where they made it like Zelda, and like you actually have to slash the enemies instead of bump them, but everyone hated it. And then I thought there was another one on SNES that was also like top-down and shitty, but I can't remember which one it was. Anyways, I'll probably never play them. I'll probably never ever play those games. Oh, we played a game recently that had a song that sounded like this. What game was it? I think it was Wild Arms. Yeah, Wild Arms had like some cool funky jazz for one of the character themes that reminded me of this. Yeah, the instrumentation is a bit tinny and muted, but I really like these CDs. Okay, we gotta I want to finish this game tonight. Let's get started. View the porn? God damn it. Okay, fine, we'll look at the porn. Some dirty magazines on the rack. It might be fun to look at them. But there's so many people around. There's not a soul in sight, and we're behind a bookcase. You pansy. You'd get in trouble if someone saw you. Oh shit, that was a close call. Yeah, that bakery lady would have seen us if we'd have gone flipping through those dirty magazines. Hey, Kazanone. How's it going? Man, we got like a full crowd out here tonight. This is kind of cool. Glad to see so many Mega Man Legenders out here. Why would he get in trouble? Because he's underage. And someone might tell Roll. As if she didn't have enough reasons to hate us already for all the stuff that we're gonna do to her in Mega Man Legends 2. Really not worth our time grinding these guys. I think we have to kill all of the snakes to save the junk store man. So let's do that. Booyah, snakes down. So we can get, I think, 1 or 2 buster parts at this stage in the game, but they're not worth much and we can't equip them due to the rules of the challenge, so we'll just leave. Who do you think they would get to pose for dirty magazines in this game anyways? Like, where is, like, the Mega Man Legends equivalent of, like, Hustler or Playboy located? I wonder if they did a spread with the mayor from Manda Island in Mega Man Legends 2. That'd be cool. She was hot. Actually, this game's got a pretty good mayor, too. What is it with hot mayors in Mega Man Legends? Oh, right, we don't talk to her just yet. We gotta go save the junk store. Actually, I guess we saved it already. Now we gotta go collect our reward. If you're a speedrunner of this game, or you want to become one, speedrunning Pro Strat, the fastest means of transportation in this game, before you get the jet skates, is to jump around everywhere like a fool. Alright, and with this we've got the support car, along with the landmine part. So the car doesn't work, but maybe Roll can fix it up. Yeah, these guys clearly don't sell ship parts. They just sell weird... I mean, it's a junk store. That's funny that Roll's like kind of that... lacks such confidence in her ship that she thinks, oh, our ship is a piece of junk, so we can probably find parts for it at the junk store. What did we say our name was? I am Hippopotamus. Ever since I found out that this name sticks forever after you give it to them, I always say Hippopotamus. Mega Man has been Hippopotamus every single time I've played this game. Ever since I found out that they call you Hippopotamus forever if you answer like that there. Have you guys opened the store yet? I like to think that he says that because he's embarrassed of how stupid his real name is. But like he's really dumb, so he can't think of a better name than Hippopotamus.
Mega Man, were you able to find anything? Oh. If you can't find any parts in town...
That's kind of weird.
We'll have to try digging for them ourselves.
Sometimes they treat Mega Man like a silent protagonist.
That's what the man at the junk store said.
Yeah, see, he talks right here. She's like,
That
oh,
could
you
take
couldn't
a
find
while.
anything. Even though we didn't
Which
say
means-
anything.
Huh?
They do that sometimes. They
Mega
gloss
Man,
over
what's
Mega
that?
Man, like they imply
It
Mega
looks
Man's
like a weapons
dialogue.
upgrade module.
Like he's a silent protagonist,
Oh,
but
this?
also he talks a
Yeah,
lot.
the junk store man gave it to me.
Hey, it's Deep Fry. How's it going?
He said we could use this car to hook it up.
Wow, you surprised me
You
with
mean
your
we can
sudden
use
appearance.
This car? Well, come on then. Let's get it attached right away.
Okay, so these are our landmines, our first special weapon. This is going to be the thing that carries us
There, it's ready.
through this city attack
this
mission.
weapon lets you use landmines.
Which is... Oh,
Just drop them in front of an oncoming enemy and boom!
I love
Just
that
remember,
line.
there's a limited number of mines,
And
so
boom!
make sure you use them sparingly. Do you want me to explain what this weapon does again?
Yes, I do. I want you to say boom again.
This weapon lets you use landmines.
Data's just vibing.
Just drop them in front of an oncoming enemy and boom! Just remember, there's a limited number of mines.
Yeah, he's just
so
getting
make
down
sure
to
you
the
use them
support car
sparingly.
music here.
Do you want me to explain what this weapon does again?
I'd love to, but I want to finish this game
I'll get
tonight,
to work
so
on
I'm
fixing
gonna
this
be on my
car
way
up.
now.
I'll be able to help you out and maybe spot for you if I can get it running again.
Okay, I know about all of that stuff. Let's just leave.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you so I could give you this. Your citizen's card.
Oh, hey, we got citizenship already. That was easy.
Now you'll be able to use the city gates. Of course, there are some gates that can't be opened, but
Why's that?
pirates. We've received information.
Turducken
that indicates
it.
There are some headed this way.
Data's a monkey,
So
not
as
a
a precaution,
turducken, although I see how it's
We're
easy to
evacuating
make
the
that
civilians
mistake.
and locking the gates.
Pirates? Our grandfather is still inside the city.
I've seen some
Will
people
he be
interpret
alright?
Data's like character
Well,
model
I'm
as like
sure he's heard the
he's
announcements about the pirates.
stuck inside a giant diaper.
If I see him, I'll
Like
make
his,
sure he gets to a safe place.
Yeah, that white,
Excuse me.
his white body. Some people think is meant to be a diaper. I don't
I'm
know.
worried
I never
about
used to see
Gramps.
it, but now that I've
I
seen
hope he'll
people
be
say that,
okay.
I can't unsee it.
I'll go look for him. You wait here.
Okay, Mega Man. Be careful.
Oh, we haven't saved yet, but I guess we aren't actually going to fight anything for a little bit, so I guess we can wait a little bit longer. Change me, Mega Man! You know, I don't actually think you hear Data's voice in this game until the very, very end of the game. He talks a lot in Mega Man Legends 2. In fact, I think he has the first spoken line of dialogue in the whole game. Yeah, the first thing that happens in Legends 2, other than the intro before the title screen, is Data pops up in front of Mega Man when he's driving the ship. Apparently trying to cause an accident or something. Mega Man's flying the ship and Data's just like, boo! And Mega Man freaks out. Actually, that might be a good idea, Deep Fry. I don't know if I'm that confident in this game that I think I could do that. I did that one-off challenge run for Symphony of the Night. Oh, here we go. Best scene
okay,
right here.
Got it? Once the decision's made, there's no turning back. Nothing less than 100%. And remember, it's more than just guns and ships. It's whoever has the most information that wins, right? Right!
There she is.
You need to keep your costs and risks as low as possible. And
Yeah, there's going to be a lot
Stay on
of
schedule.
opportunities to spam this emote. Right, we can like
That's
act out
right.
this scene right
You
here.
got it.
We can act out this precise scene with nothing but my
what are you
emojis.
looking at?
There. That's the scene we just witnessed. That just happened in the game. All we need is like a dopey looking Mega Man face. Oh, you know what would actually make a good emote? The face that Mega Man makes when he sees Roll naked in her room later in this game. That like messed up, scrunched up face that he makes when he sees Roll naked. That would actually make a really good emote, I think. Look, she's not his actual sister. They're not blood related, so it's not creepy. At least not At least it's not creepy until Mega Man Legends 2, where instead of making a stunned face, he does like a fist pump after he gets kicked out of the room. Yeah, Mega Man Legends 2 is really, really weird about the relationship between Mega Man and Roll. Like, in a lot of ways. Like, you can smack her around in the intro when she's, like, following you into the
Mega
dungeon.
Man, come to check up on me,
You
eh?
can, like, kick her and shoot her,
Here,
by accident or
let me introduce
otherwise.
you to the mayor
And
of
if
this
you
island.
do, she, like, writes in her
Amelia.
diary about how
I'm Amelia.
emotionally
Nice to
scarred
meet
she
you.
is by the whole experience.
I'm an old friend of Professor Barrels. I worked as
It's
his
kind of
assistant
horrible.
for a while.
I kind of felt
While I
really
was in
bad the
school.
first time that I saw that diary entry.
It's a small world, isn't it?
To tell you the truth, we've gotten reports that there are some pirates headed this way. I was asking the professor if he might have any idea what they're after.
I'll bet anything they're after the legendary treasure supposedly buried on this island.
There are a lot of stories about the treasure, but no one knows exactly what it is.
Also, that is a good kind of
I thought maybe you
lewd
might know
grin
something about it,
face.
Professor.
We can save that one for when... Actually, we're probably not going to see Roll
I've
naked
been in
on
the
this
digging
run, because
business
I'm not going to be
a
doing a
long
lot of
time,
side
but
stuff.
I haven't been able to find out
I mean,
anything about
you don't
this
see her
island's treasure
naked. Mega Man
except
sees her
legends and
naked, and
myths.
we zoom in on
Look,
Mega Man's
Mega Man.
face while he's looking.
I'll be here for a while talking with Amelia. So why don't you go back and keep an eye on Roll? Tell her not to worry about me, okay?
Alright, we'll tell Roll not to worry about you while you're sitting around at the heart of the city during a pirate attack. Oh, here we go. Second best scene right here.
Ah! It's a dog!
That's a good candidate for a soundboard if ever I made one, which I don't think I ever will.
What's that all about?
What? What did I ever do to you?
Yeah, exactly. Anytime there's a dog in a video game. Whoa! It's a dog! Anytime we pet a dog in a video game. Whoa! It's a dog! Supposedly in the Japanese version, one thing that I heard is that they apparently cut all cruelty to animals from the North American version of this game. So in this scene right here, actually, we don't give a fuck about Tron. We're in a hurry to finish this game. I want to finish this game and go to bed. Yeah, see ya, loser. I ain't got time for your bullshit. Oh. I guess Mega Man's really curious about the girl being chased by the dog. So apparently in the Japanese version, you supposedly had the option to kick the dog here to get it away from her. I've never confirmed this myself, but yeah, it does not work in the North American version. I really need to play the Japanese version of this game sometime. I totally could. Like, I know the game well enough that I don't need to be able to read anything.
Staring at!
You've seen it done? Yeah, I've never actually seen it, but I've heard enough people say it that I believe it. It's funny, too, because you can kick a bunch of animals in Mega Man Legends 2, so I guess they decided they don't care about
Hey, cut it out!
the whole animal
Don't you know
cruelty
you can't
thing
treat
in the
girls that
sequel.
way? Hey, hold on. Down, boy. Down.
It's also funny because there's like a whole minigame in this, in the TV station that's centered around kicking animals at other animals.
You all right?
Her face here is just golden. Maybe that should be the Tron emote. That's a good one too.
You just mind your
Actually, I think that's actually the same face that we use for the emote, just with different lighting. I love her run animation too, with the long strides and the dust cloud. Oh, that's just great. This game is magical. See, don't kick us. The North American release took that poster to heart. Oh, legit some of like the best face animation in video game history. Not just, or I mean, okay, they do some fancy stuff in like some modern Western titles. But like in terms of like anime style, like hand-drawn animation, it's just crazy how many different like faces a bunch of the characters have. It's really impressive just how much effort they put into like animating each individual scene. There are faces that some characters make that only appear in like a single scene and then never again.
Omega Man!
Like instead of just reusing a handful of canned animations like a lot of modern games do, especially modern anime style games, modern JRPGs, it's like they
Where's
like
Gramps?
I mean, you know, scenes like this, whatever,
What?
but for the
He's
actual
talking with the
cinematic
man at City Hall?
cutscenes,
I hope he'll be okay.
it's like
By
they
the
went
way,
through
did
and
you
like
see those
individually
weird-looking
animated
ships
the
that just flew past here?
the faces and the character animation
never
for
seen
every
ones like that
cinematic
before.
scene. It's great.
I wonder whose they are.
And then and then you have scenes like this where they go like this.
There goes one.
That was 2 roll. Oh god, loud noises. Huh?
What's that noise?
What was that noise?
Sounds like... Oh no!
Takes her this
they're
long to figure it
attacking
out.
the city. Gramps is still in there. Mega Man, I'm going to go.
Oh,
make
that's
sure
one of my.
he's all right.
I know, right? That's one of my least favorite like RPG
Whoa.
tropes, where it's just like every party member has their one-line contribution to whatever the conversation is. It's like everybody's got to pipe in periodically just so that you don't forget that they exist. I don't think there's anything useful we can get out of the shop since I'm not taking Buster parts, but I'll kick the can anyways. Why not? Build up a rainy day fund. Oh, I actually missed a bunch of items out of treasure chests. Oh, I never understood why it says that's too bad when you kick the can into the bakery. And like the other message it says is keep our streets clean, put trash in its proper place. I never understood that as a kid, but I guess the idea is that they're chastising you for not putting trash in its proper place. I always thought it was the game telling you like, hey, good job, you kept our streets clean. And put trash in its proper place behind the bakery. What can I spend money on in this run? I mean, weapon or sub-weapon upgrades when we actually get sub-weapons and support car access, which is not till after this event. This is going to be the hardest part of the game for us, probably. This is actually the hardest part of the game in a normal run. Oh yeah, we've still got regular items too. I don't think I'm going to go crazy and do like no life gauge upgrades. I don't think that would be fun. Although I could try it. What the hell? I'll save my game here. We won't do a hardcore challenge like we did with Symphony of the Night. I'm gonna save here, and we're gonna see if I can get through this without any life upgrades. Normally you can buy like 4 at this point in the game. You can almost double the size of your life meter right now. All right, here we go. Now, one JRPG
right
trope
there.
that I actually really like is when
You can't
every
go in
party
there.
member has their one
This area's
final
closed
"fuck
off.
you" line to the villain in like right
Please,
before the final
officer,
battle.
Let us through.
The
Our
party members all
grandfather's
stand
in
up
there and...
like in turn order to say one line
You
to the
can't go
final
in either.
boss. I like those
It's
scenes.
dangerous.
Those scenes are fun.
What's happening?
Those pirates have attacked the island. Just like they said they would. They're after the treasure that's supposed
Lice.
to be buried here. Enough talk. You have to leave here. Now!
Pirates?
They've occupied the gate over there.
Do they do that in Fire Emblem?
They're too heavily armed. We can't even get close to them.
I actually don't remember if I've seen
Maybe
a
I
like a
can do
Fire
something.
Emblem game where
Mega
your
Man,
non
I'm going with
like
you.
main story members had something
No,
to
Roll,
say
it's
to the
too
final
dangerous.
boss.
Let me handle this.
But
And engage
Alright.
seriously?
You
Like
look
just the
out for
people you
Gramps,
take with
okay?
you into the final battle, or like
Wait,
all
are you
40,
crazy?
or like all 40 of them
Wait,
pipe up?
Where do you think you're going?
That'd be hilarious.
What can a single boy possibly do?
It's been a thing since GBA Fire Emblem. Oh, just the people you deploy. Okay.
we're the Bonds. We're pirates. You better watch out for us. We're not gonna let you through. So there.
I love that this is the way they react to
We'll
someone
be in big
approaching the
trouble if
gate,
we let anyone
rather
through.
than just shooting.
Miss Tron will punish us. No way we're gonna give you the key. Let's get
It's like,
him!
yay, we're pirates. You better watch out for us. There's no way we're gonna give you the key. I love this scene. I love every scene in this game. This is such a good... The mission design of this game is like so cool for the time. Yeah, this is all true. Every robot has unique capabilities, and they're going around tossing this
Mission
key
start.
back and forth. So you gotta chase them down. I often like going for the blue robot first,
Split up
since
and get out of here.
yeah, the yellow one passes the key to the blue one. I like killing all three of them though, since they drop refractors if you kill them. Oh hey, he's passing it to the back to the yellow one. Whoa. So this is gonna take a fair bit longer than normal, since by now on a normal run you'd have like a +3 or 4 attack upgrade. Oh yeah, we got landmines. Although it's kind of tough to use it on these guys without getting shot. Booyah. I might just grab the key, since there's better places to get refractors, and we got nothing to spend refractors on right now. Eat shit, Lego kid. Eat it, I say. Come on. There you go. There you go. Have some of this. Have some of... Whoop. Okay, let's just grab the key and get out of here.
Mission complete.
Yeah, there's nothing good to spend money on at this stage in the game anyways. Plus, I need to preserve my mines for Feldy Not here.
We're so sorry. We lost the key. Oh, what happened this time?
This is my real
I can't take
favorite
my eyes off
scene
you
in
for
this
a
game.
Second, can I? Just you wait till we get back. You're in a lot of trouble. Oh no.
They spun around and everything that time.
Who was that? Wait, wasn't that the same boy as before? He disabled the Bloom Bears by himself. I don't understand. Whenever I think about him, I get this funny feeling. Oh, forget it! Who cares what this feeling is? It's all his fault! His fault! How dare he! I'll teach him not to mess with me or my kids! Here we go!
I love that she refers to them as her kids, too. Like, it really solidifies the bond between her and her Servbots. Sets up for Misadventures of Tron Bond just perfectly. Is this hard mode? No.
Hey, you!
If this run goes well, maybe I'll try this challenge on hard mode. But for now, I think I'll just do it on normal.
Aren't you the girl who's being chased by that dog?
Good idea,
Shut
though.
up. I don't want to hear
Good
about
idea to try
that.
this
You
on
know
hard
what
mode.
You've done?
Huh?
You're a lot dumber than you
Oh,
look.
smug Tron
You
face.
should have known better than to pick a fight with the Bonds. Of course, if you agree to become one of my servants, I suppose.
Maybe I should
could
just
forgive
change
you.
all of the emotes
What do you
in
say?
my channel
That way
to
my brother will
different
never
Tron
have to know about
faces.
what you did to us.
Join up with pirates? I don't think so.
All right then, forget
That was an
you.
excellent
Fine,
gah
see if I
right
can.
there.
I gave you a chance and
Top
you turned
tier
it down. Don't
gah.
come back crying to me later.
10 out of 10.
Your history! You're toast! Just you wait!
Now that's an emote-worthy face right there. Okay, this fight might actually be a bit tough with no weapon upgrades. There we go. That's how we do. Oh, maybe we got this. Maybe we got this. Maybe this won't be so difficult. Shit. See, this is what I thought might happen for the whole run. Is like me being forced to rely on sub-weapons just kind of reveals how overpowered they are. And I discover new boss strats that actually make the game easier. Come on, move your leg. Yeah, and landmines are doing it for us. I'm taking more hits than I normally do on this fight. Come on, chase the leg. There we go. Not super clean, but we did it. Ah, we lost the building.
I'm so...
I love this awkward scene here. I'm
Not
sorry.
bad.
I mean,
You're stronger than I thought. I'll give you credit for that.
it's like he feels bad for shooting her, but he doesn't exactly want to apologize because she's a bad guy. They just capture the awkwardness of this situation here perfectly.
Get in quick. Right.
Her
It's
walk
not
animation
over
is
yet.
pretty
Don't
great
think
too.
You've won. Next time, I won't be so easy on you. I'll make sure you.
Oh,
pay
that's
for
smug
this.
face too. Like she's loving this. She's having
go.
so much fun
Roger.
playing with Mega Man here. Okay, we dropped our life shield there, but we can get all of our stuff back from Data here. So we did clear that pretty easily with no life upgrades. Maybe I'll try to push this as far as we can go. Maybe I'll try to get as far through this game as I can with 0 life upgrades. We're almost an hour in and I've barely made it to downtown. I'm doing an awful job of making good time on this game. Oh, tell me about Buster Parts, those things that I've resolved not to use by the rules of this challenge. Oh. Maybe that wasn't it. Was it, why can't I win? Was it, what should I do now? Oh, here we go. The pirates are going to attack from the sky. Do you have any Buster Parts that let you fire at long range? I have no Buster Parts at all, my dude. That's no good, Mega Man. You'd better start planning ahead. I thought you might not have something like that yet, so I picked it up at the junk store for you. Here! For the longest time, I never knew about this, because I just ignored Data's tutorial messages. Like, who needs them? But he actually gives you free items sometimes, if you just ask him for advice. Is he a good boy or what? Not really. Like I said, we're not even using Buster Parts. Okay, then give that back! And then he takes the range booster back. Wait, I actually could have... Good luck, then! You piece of shit. You want me to die, don't you? I wonder if I can get it back if I talk to him again. Even if I can't equip it, I can sell it for money. Okay, so we get another crack at it. Yes, you're a good boy. I will sell your good boy present for money after we're done with this next event. I know, right, Jeans? Isn't this game amazing? There's so many fun little things like that with like the dialogue options and like extra hidden little NPC conversations. My appreciation of stuff like this is, I realize part of the reason why people tell me
Indications are
that
the
I need to
mysterious
play
group of pirates will
the
continue
Trails
its
games.
offensive for the foreseeable future. Recapping
And maybe
our
I
top
do.
story
Maybe
of
I
the day.
actually do,
At
and
2
just have
o'clock
to
this
approach them
afternoon,
with a
the
different
city center was
mindset or
attacked
something.
by a group of unknown pirates who demanded they be given the keys to the caves and tunnels underneath our island.
I like how all of
The mayor
the
has refused to give in to their demands and is
all the pirate
currently
machines
under
are
siege
just
alone in City Hall.
puttering
Local
around back
police are
there,
helpless in front of the power of
just
the pirates'
ignoring the
weapons.
news crew.
It may be only a matter of time before City Hall is destroyed. Hopes are rapidly fading as... I've just been handed this update, viewers. It appears that the robots and machines being used to lay siege to the city have been destroyed.
Yeah, I know, right?
by a
She covered the
single
front
young
lines
boy.
in the Reaverbot War.
And now, that same boy has come through the gate and is heading towards City Hall.
Have these people never heard of a
Wait!
teleprompter?
There he is! I can see him!
Or I guess it's breaking
He
news. I
really
guess she
is
would be
alone.
hell. I guess they would pass
Can
her a
this
note
lone
like that.
hero save the mayor?
All right, can we? This is actually going to be really difficult without the long-range buster part.
Mission start!
Yeah, that range booster alpha that Data gives you is actually extremely helpful for this fight. So the landmines are great for taking out the robots destroying the buildings, but to actually win this fight, you need to take out the carriers that are deploying them, which is going to take a while with no attack upgrades and no range upgrades. In fact, this is probably going to be the shittiest fight in the game for us by far. But as long as we can keep him away from City Hall, we should be good. We got a good vantage point here, too. He's getting hung up on the trees, too. Oh, and actually, they don't tell you in the mission briefing, but I'm pretty sure that the different colored carrier robots do have different stats, just like the Bloom Bears from the last mission. Yeah, the blue one is faster than the others, but has less health, which is why we were able to kill it so quickly.
You there! Those robots are being deployed by a flying carrier! You should go after that first if you want to stop them!
You know, on the on hard mode, that is not good advice. You need to stay on top of the robots attacking City Hall, or they will destroy it. Yeah, so the red robot always deploys the red ground robots that attack City Hall directly. The yellow one's got more defense, although not much more. And the blue one is faster, but weaker, I think. This is actually going pretty smoothly. The robots are kind of building up. Get back here. We can actually take some time to clean these guys up now. It's almost not even worth using the buster. It does so little damage. Oh, I gotta take out that red guy before he starts busting up City Hall. Oh, he can't... Are you kidding me? What is that shit? He just pushes the landmine. Gotta be careful not to step on your own landmines. That can happen. Oh, there you are. I'm fine using up all my landmines here because they're useless for the boss fight after this. Oh shit, I was really hoping he would attack me. You bastard. Oh damn, there's two of them there. They're trying to trick me. You can hit Bonbon with them? I did not actually know that. I never would have guessed. Since, yeah, he's like an air dude. I guess he does kind of swoop down for some of his attacks. Is he gonna drop that on my head? Maybe the red robot's superpower is that he's just a piece of shit who ignores your attacks. You motherfucker. I think he somehow ended up at the wrong elevation. Like, he should be circling around me, trying to drop bombs on my head, just like the other ones. Then we got the yellow guy. Fucking my shit up. I'm out of landmines. If we get, like, a robot build-up around City Hall, I will not be able to keep up with the damage. Damn it, we missed our cycle. Oh my god, fuck off. I've never seen this before, where the red guy just completely frickin' ignores you. Okay, we can't miss him this time. We're gonna lose all the buildings here. Which is fine, because this isn't 100% run. I'm not gonna bother wasting the money to repair them. What is this shit? He has totally ended up at the wrong elevation. He should be flying lower than that. I was just... Oh, maybe I should stand on top of this fire hydrant so that he sees me. Okay, it's time to break out our secret weapon. This is a way to increase your firepower, is if you step forward, stutter step like this, you can shoot a little bit faster. Breaking out the cheater strats. Oh my god, fuck off. No, you're locking onto the wrong one! Okay, we'll get him when he comes back. We got a few good hits on him there. I don't know what the heck's going on here. I've never seen this before. Normally, if you get close to the flyers, they just swoop down and start bombing you forever. And you can lead them around in circles. There we go. Eat shit. Oh, that actually happened to you, Jeans? Okay, so I guess I'm not the only one. That's alright. This is legit, or maybe not the hardest part of the game, but like it's a pretty rough opening. Like after your kind of chillaxed, casual intro of like that tutorial dungeon, followed by your brief little excursion into the sub-gate to rescue the junk store owner. And then it throws all this at you. Probably the second hardest mission in the game. And then hard mode flips things all around, where it's like, this is, I think, actually the easiest one on hard mode. I had way more difficulty with the boat and the Gesellschaft missions on hard difficulty. Alright. Love the music for this fight. Actually, you know what I love in general in this game is that all of the bosses have unique music. I don't think there's a single boss fight that reuses music in this game. I see people have difficulty with this boss because like they've been told online that like, oh, circle strafing is the key to victory in this game. You should just circle strafe around every boss. And then Bon Bon just wrecks your shit because he's got those homing missiles that totally counter circle strafing strats. Yeah, the real strat for this guy is to run underneath him every time he does the missiles. If you just run forward, he won't get you. Whoa, shit. Oh, damn. Okay. We gotta be careful here. We're gonna have to redo that whole sequence if we die. Should go to the side when he does that one. Getting close, getting close. Whoa. Yikes. Whew! That was closer than it should have been. And for that reason, Bon Bon is actually one of the harder bosses in the game, if you're decent at the game and, like, know to circle strafe every other boss in this game. Oh, this is a fun scene. Teaselbon's introduction to the story here. Also, I just love the design of the Gesellschaft here. They're a giant flying pirate ship. It looks like a big puffer fish or something. Ah, the neck crack.
What the heck happened to Tron and Bond? They should have been back by now. Oh, those two. No, I told them they were in charge, so I won't worry. I'll let them take care of it themselves.
Just adjusting the volume here because I think the voices are a bit quiet.
Hey, look at the clock! It's almost time for my
Also, we can see
show. I almost
see a
missed
portrait of the Bond seniors
City Hall was attacked
in the
by a
background
mysterious
there.
group of assailants this afternoon, but their offensive was beaten back by an equally
If we can see
mysterious
that
young boy.
in a second here.
Pictured here
Loving the
on
pixel art
screen.
of the City Hall assault there. Yeah, I just love how Tron's mom has
What?
the same hair.
Who the heck is that blue boy? So Bond was defeated, but what about Tron? This is a potential disaster. We could end up losing a lot of money on this one. All right, it's obvious that I, Teasel Bond, will have to assume command. Who needs that key anyway? It might take some time, and it might take some money, but who cares? I'll use my ultimate digging machine, the Moral Wolf, to dig up the treasure myself. And I won't let any little blue boy get in my way either.
Oh, that's all it took the whole time. Just don't let the blue boy get in your way. Other than the insane laugh for no reason.
Bond's probably okay, but what about Tron?
Yeah, if Tron wasn't enough, you've got Teasel backing her up too. Yeah, the Bond family, the Bond pirate family, just steals the
Mission
show
complete.
all throughout this game.
Mega
No
Man!
wonder they got their own spin-off game. Sadly,
You did it,
the
Mega
voice
Man!
volume is
Come on,
all over the
let's
place
go
in
look
this
for
game.
Gramps.
Gonna take the volume back down a bit. City Hall is pristine. The rest of downtown is fucked, but City Hall is absolutely perfect. Took no damage.
Mega Man, roll! Sorry.
Oh,
to
there's a
give you
funny
scare
thing that
like
happens if
Don't
you.
worry, though.
So City Hall has
I'm
like
as
different
healthy as I
levels
ever
of
was.
damage. Like the building will get increasingly like cracked and broken
That's a relief.
as it
We were
gets attacked by
worried
the
about you,
pirates.
Gramps.
If you let it go all the
With
way
your
down
help,
to like
we
the
were able to
final
keep
level
those pirates from
of
getting the key to the ruins.
wreckage right before it's about to get destroyed, the interior of the building here is just ruined. Like the windows are cracked, the desk is overturned, the bookshelf is collapsed, and during this scene, Beryl is standing on top of the toppled bookshelf, which looks kind of hilarious. He's just standing there on that bookshelf and he shouts at you, "Mega Man, good going!" Like he's so excited he has to jump on top of the
Those
bookshelf.
pirates have started digging up the northern forest.
Oh, and even better than that,
They weren't able
when
to
you
get
go to the
key,
mission complete
so they
screen,
must be going
if
after the
City
treasure
Hall
directly.
is like just barely standing like that and reaches the final level of
amazed they
damage,
go to that much
Roll's
trouble.
voice
Even
clip
if
for
they
mission
are
complete
criminals,
changes.
You've got to admire their persistence.
I try to show that off every time
Who knows
I
what
play
will
this
happen if
game
they get
on
their hands
stream,
on the
but I
treasure.
forgot to do it this time because the battle was so
Inspector,
close.
I want you to arrest them immediately.
I guess it wasn't
Yes,
close because City Hall took no damage, but I was out of landmines. Yeah, if you let City Hall get damaged like all the way to the brink, when you complete the mission, Roll's voice clip changes from "Mission complete" to "Mission complete." As the camera like zooms in on the wreckage of City Hall. And because this mission is so difficult for first-time players, a lot of people actually do get to hear that clip. It's great.
Wait a minute, Mega Man.
Okay,
I'm
now
going with you.
the run starts for real. This is the real beginning of this challenge run. Actually, really the kind of the real beginning of the game in general. It's pretty
Look, Mega Man.
straightforward
car the junk shop
and
owner
linear
gave
up
us.
to this point.
I may not have been able to get it fixed in time to help you before.
That's why the hardest part of
But
this
next
game for a
time,
lot of
you can
people
count
is
on me.
that City Hall defense mission that we just did, because there's basically nothing you can do to
There
prepare
goes the
for it.
inspector and his men off to get the pirates.
Like you can get a few buster
wonder if he'll be
parts,
all right.
but you don't have access to the support car and to any other special weapons than the landmines.
Like they did before. The inspector
This
might
is the
have some
point where you
trouble.
actually get some freedom to run around a
Not
bit.
to mention-
You can go down
Not
into the
to mention
ruins.
that the pirates
and
are
find
likely
some
to
stuff.
steal everything if they get
Roll
there
can upgrade
first.
your weapons now.
Roll, I think I better go
I
help them.
think the junk store gets some new
Be
weapons
careful,
available
Mega
too.
Man. I'll wait for you in the car. If you find some parts that you think might be useful, bring them back to me.
There are some
I'll get
parts
them fixed up and attach them for you.
that are useful. We're gonna want to get those
See you later.
for the next mission. It kind of seems like the game's like funneling you along here. It's like, oh my god, the pirates are attacking the police. We gotta go save them. And then it runs you over to that door, but you don't want to do that yet. You want to go to the support car. You want to talk to Roll. You want to go to the support car. Support car actually has a few functions. It's actually kind of a cool little place. So yeah, you can use the support car to fast travel around the island, which is dope. You can give her different pieces of junk you find throughout the game, and she'll invent new weapons for you using the parts that you've found. And if you don't have anything good for her, it goes boing, 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 and it's pretty funny. You can upgrade your special weapons by spending tons and tons of money. The landmine has pretty limited use. On this challenge run, we're going to be relying pretty heavily on sub-weapons. So we don't want to invest in like highly specialized ones, at least not till we get tons of money later in the game. What we want to do is we want to drive the support car down to downtown. We want to wait for the game to finish loading. Is it crashing or something? There we go. We want to leave the support car. And we want to start looking in garbage cans. I forgot to heal at data. We want to start looking in garbage cans. This is kind of an annoying thing. I actually missed this item my first time through the game, because I was pretty meticulous about like checking boxes and garbage cans everywhere. So like I did this the first time I visited downtown. I checked all the garbage pails for refractors and stuff, but the Bloom Bear parts only show up after the Bloom Bear fight. Yeah, this can is empty if you check it earlier, but if you check it after the Bloom Bear fight, you actually get those Bloom Bear parts. What can we do with the Bloom Bear parts? I will show you after I'm done inspecting the rest of the garbage cans in this area, because I think some of them have money. Zenny, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, broken motor. We got 2 parts for the vacuum arm. The vacuum arm is kind of a crutch. I see a lot of first-time players, newbies to this game, pretty much have it equipped all the time. It sucks up the refractor shards that enemies drop, makes it easier to collect money. Hell, I even see some veteran players use it, just because it makes it that much easier to suck up all the money that enemies drop. I've gotten pretty good at just running over it, so I don't even bother with the vacuum arm anymore. Okay, we're going to take those Bloom Bear parts back to Roll. We're going to ask her to do some item development on them, and here's what we're going to get. Ta-da! You're a vacuum arm enjoyer. I bet you are! I bet you are, you dirty fucking bollocks. I don't know. I mean, I used it as a kid too. I was a vacuum arm enjoyer too, once years ago. So we get the Machine Buster, which is a very good general purpose weapon that essentially serves as an arm cannon replacement, which kind of defeats the purpose of this challenge, but whatever. We'll see how good it does for us though, because it does have limited ammo. I might have to be sparing with it. In fact, I think the first thing I'm going to upgrade is energy for that reason. Ooh, that's expensive. Maybe we'll leave it at level 2 for now. The main thing we want out of this thing is efficiency. Man, I can sell some of the Buster parts we have in the shop. Range will be helpful for the next fight. Normally I would just go all in on attack, because I only use special weapons against tough enemies, so energy is never an issue. But if this is going to be our main mode of attack, we actually care a lot about having lots of energy. So I'm going to go energy, and range is also going to be helpful for the next fight. Then also I can sell some of the buster parts we've been finding along the way. I forgot to heal at Data again. Watch me die to a car crash. That can happen, by the way. Do we have any cars here? We don't. Good. Because if there were, one of them might kill me. Man, talk about, like, your living, breathing world. You've got, like, traffic in downtown in this game. You've got cars going around, and if you run in front of one of those cars, they will hit you. And you will hit your head on the pavement and fucking die if you have, like, no health left. These buster parts are much, much less valuable than I thought. I legit thought that we might get another, another machine gun upgrade after selling this stuff. I could sell the broken motor if we're not using it. You don't lose these forever. You can always buy them back. It's a bit of a waste of money if you're going to use them later anyways, but for now, I think I'll sell them and see if I can get another range upgrade maybe. That's the nice thing about not buying life and flak jackets and buster parts and all of this. Normally that's most of what you spend your money on, is like life upgrades and buster upgrades. If we're not spending money on any of that, we can jack up our weapons. This might not even end up being a real challenge run, like I said. This might actually be just the most easiest and efficient way to play this game. We're gonna find out. Come on, what the fuck, Mega Man? Put trash in its proper place. Behind the bakery, not on top of it. Oh yeah, this pregnant lady has a whole side story. What happens if I get hit by a car while I'm talking to someone? Can I talk to someone from, like, way out here? Curious about this. Can I get hit by a car from this position? I'm just gonna stand here. This is for science. I've never done this before. Any second now. Wait, if a car passes behind me, if I'm not far out enough into the street, will I see if a car passes behind me? Or will it just pass by in front of the camera? Okay, okay, okay. Science is done. Science is over. We've learned our lesson. Let's look both ways before crossing the street, because I have not saved since the City Hall mission, and we're gonna heal and save at Data. That's exactly like a sensible behavior there. It just interrupts the conversation and hits you with the car. I don't know what I expected, to be honest. Maybe something funny, like the text box stays up as the car drags you forward. Devs just thought of everything. So we will be able to... Oh yeah, can we get any upgrades here? It's unfortunate that you can only have one special weapon equipped at a time. I don't think special really does anything useful for the machine buster, but it's cheap, so I'll get it anyways. It increases the spread of the machine gun shots, which is not useful at all. But it makes it look cool, so I'll take it. I don't think we're going to finish this game tonight at the rate we're going, which I guess is fine. I'm streaming most of the day tomorrow, so we can just finish it then.
Hey, here comes somebody else. He doesn't look like a police officer. Hey, it's that blue guy again. We'll show him, just like we showed that officer.
I really like these missions where you're
Gonna lose this time.
fighting like the Bond tank armada and shit. Oh fuck! I forgot to actually equip the machine gun. You know what? That's fine. These landmines will be perfectly serviceable for this section. It's the boss that I want the machine gun for. Oh, great. I just ran over my own landmine. Yeah, see, it's not that difficult to just pick up all of the gems if you're decent with the controls. Like, yeah, we got the artillery up on the hill there, throwing bombs down at us. We got the tanks rolling all over the place. It's like an actual battlefield here. Yeah, these are my favorite types of fight scenes in Mega Man Legends. There's a really good one near the end of the game where you're fighting in like these underground cities with robots marching around all over the place on patrol. It's like a city on under martial law or something that you got to liberate, it feels like. We really don't get much money out of these things. I think I'm just gonna skip them. We can start making money after the next boss fight. That landmine just bounced off of nothing there. On the other hand, I've got the landmines. Like, we got a full energy bar's worth. Oh, come on. Come on, hit the mine. Ah, he just walked into it. Ah, stupid. Well, now who's stupid? Now who's stupid? There we go. Yeah, I might as well use up these landmines for easy kills on these tanks. These things are so easy to kill. They have such big blind spots on the side. Flower. You got flower. Did we go underground? If I'm gonna go underground, I should equip the machine gun. Which I can't do from here. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I can't change weapons. I can't change weapons without using the support car, which can't come here. I do have to run all the way back. Oh, that sucks. Oh. I'm not a smart man. Well, with that being the case, fuck it, let's go in. Let's go in and try to do this with just landmines and our unupgraded buster. Okay, I'm not gonna waste the landmines on the tanks this time.
What gives? I dig, and I'm still nowhere near the bottom. Maybe we will need that key after all.
Master Teasel, we were beaten. That blue boy is heading this way.
He's coming.
Love the
All
exit
right,
sign
everyone, quit
over the
digging.
door
Our
there.
priority now
That
is to
classic
get rid of our
Japanese
little
exit
blue
sign.
friend, all right? Be careful and don't be fooled by his size. He's already beaten Bon and Tron. Let's do it.
I like how they say he says to don't be fooled by his size, as if I'm not like 10 times bigger than those serve bots. It's like, don't go easy on him just because he's a little guy. Serve bots. Okay, so yeah, the mission start briefing here tells you everything you gotta do.
Start.
Shoot the treads, shoot the hatch. Also, this is just about the only fight in the game where the dodge roll is actually useful. A lot of people don't even know that that move is in this game. And yeah, this is just about the only fight that it's actually borderline necessary for. Juno on hard mode is also really useful to have the roll for. Damn it. Oh, fuck. We're gonna die. I got no Kevlar, I got no life upgrades, I got no machine gun. What was I thinking? We're so screwed. Yeah, there's something weird going on with those green glowy shots that he shoots at you. Some of them have really strong homing capabilities. Fuck, that makes them almost impossible to get away from. Might be able to do this. Fuck. That's how we do. Man, what did I say? What did I say about finding secret strats to make these bosses even easier than normal? I have never tried landmines on this boss fight before, but since I had them, I thought I'd try them. Although that is a bit of a risky jump over to the Marrow Wolf. Fuck. Okay, I missed my cue here. Can I jump that? No. Yeah, my Buster can't even reach without upgrades. Yeah, we have to use the landmines. Okay, we're getting easy shots here. Good stuff. Well, that was... Did I die? Double KO! Well, if this is a hardcore challenge, this would be the point where I end the stream. Oh, man. I made so many mistakes that fight, too. It is doable, though. It is easily doable. It was the fall damage that killed us, actually. It's actually funny. Later on in the game, you might notice that Mega Man is missing his iconic helmet in this game. You do get the helmet later on. It protects against fall damage. Yeah, normally in this game, whenever you get knocked down, you take damage. That's what happened there. Normally we would have survived that, but the fall damage actually killed us when you get knocked down. If you have the helmet, you're protected from knockdown damage. If we had the helmet here, we would have survived that. Easy boss fight, though. We can get it the second time. The boss design in this game is so good for its time. Like, honestly. Like, the complexity of this Marrow Wolf fight, like, we've got 2 phases. He's got, like, 3 different types of attacks. You gotta use your dodge roll to get away from a couple of them. Like, this is actually a great boss fight. Honestly, I think Feldinot is really good, too. Honestly, in general, the boss fights in this game are great. The camera, not so much sometimes. Gotta be getting close. There it goes.
What does he think he's doing?
It looks like there's lots of places you can climb up here, but actually only one is useful. I think it's this one. None of the other climbing spots will get you high enough. Oh yeah, that right there was one of those homing shots I was talking about. Yeah, that homing shot is basically impossible to dodge without the evasive roll. I think it might be a range type thing. If you're at close range, he tends to do the easy to dodge shot. Yeah, like that. Alright, one more pass. One more pass. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited for him to get closer to the ledge. Oh. He's throwing bombs at us. Whew. Okay, I'm not messing up my roll timing this time. Oh, do I go for it? Oh, we can reach him from here. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Ah, so close. Alright, we got him next time for sure. You'd think that you want to jump onto him when he gets close there, but he'll actually just get shot off. All of the landmines! Overkill him! Epic death animation here, too. Oh, by the way, we're not out of the woods yet. The tanks up on the hill are still shooting at you. You can still die here. As you guys saw on our last attempt at this fight. Yeah, Marwolf's just throwing a fit here.
How much does he think it cost to build that in the first place? I'm gonna get him.
I,
The last thing I ever did.
I love Teasel's little sad theme here.
Master Teasel, are you alright?
Servbot's coming in for moral support.
Teasel?
Are you alright? Everybody needs a moral support Servbot. Is that one on the right crying? I think he's got a little teardrop coming out of his eye. I've never seen that before.
Just you wait. Oh, you're mine, Blue Boy. I'll get you.
Time to go home.
Hey, we didn't get a mission complete from Roll. I guess she's not here right now. She's busy. And now it's time for my favorite but thou must decision in video game history.
Mega Man, can you hear me? The mayor says there's something real important she has to talk with you about. Can you come back here?
No. I saw a subgate in the fields up ahead. I'm gonna go do that first.
I wonder if something's wrong with this radio. I thought I just heard you say you're not going? Mega Man, you'll go see the mayor, right?
Roger.
You'll
I'll head
go
back
see the
City Hall.
mayor, right? She says, holding up a knife to the receiver. Oh, and then the Bond emergency meeting here on the Gesellschaft. What does that say? It must say like meeting room or something.
If only we'd known there was
What does
someone
that
like
say?
him here in the first place. We won't fail next time. We'll ambush him. Concentrate our firepower on him. We won't cut him any slack just because we outnumber him. That kid's going down.
Just wait till you see, Teasel. I've got a new robot I've been wanting to build that'll do the trick. That'll teach him.
This time, we get rid of Blue Boy for sure. And get that treasure.
Oh no, he actually threw it. What did he say? This what sure tastes good? God, I take it back. It's not the bonds that steal every scene in this game. It's the Servbots.
Who's boss?
There's role playing and then
How
there's
can I thank
role
you? You've
playing.
done so much for us.
Exactly.
I hope this will convince those
Imagine if
pirates
you
to
could
give
play as Roll.
up.
If
I'm afraid
Roll
to
was
think
like a
what
playable
might happen if they
character
get their hands on the
in this
treasure.
game.
The legends say
Then you could like
horrible
dodge
disaster
roll
will occur
while you
as
play as
everyone
Roll. You could do a roll dodge roll.
Even if that's just a myth. Lately, we've been detecting increased
A
activity
roll, we'd
underground.
call it.
The Reaver bots are apparently activating of their own accord.
She could dash
has
too.
been
We're gonna get
consumed.
dash skates later in
Maybe
the
there's
game.
some truth to those stories about a
Later in the game,
horrible
we'll be able to
disaster.
Rockman dash,
I wonder. Mega Man,
which is the
Would you be willing to
Japanese
explore
title
the
of
caves
Mega
and
Man
dungeons
Legends.
on the
If
island?
anyone didn't know that,
and see if you can find anything?
does anyone know what dash stands for? Rockman DASH. I bring it up every time I play this game on stream. I wonder if anyone has it memorized the way that I do. Nah.
What? And you call yourself a digger?
Oh, you're gonna shame me.
Turn down an offer like
Don't
that.
dig shame me. Okay, fine.
You will? Oh, thank you so much.
You will? What a surprise.
You'll need this. Only
Okay,
the
I
best
can
diggers
sense
are
you
able to get a
guys
Class A license.
Googling furiously.
The best of the best.
Since everyone's dying to know
With that license,
what
you'll be able to
dash
get
stands
into the
for.
sealed-off sites. The ones those pirates have been trying to break into.
So in Japan, this
I
game
give
was
you my
called
permission to dig in the
Rockman
island's
Dash,
subgroups. Just let me know if you find
DASH,
anything that can tell
which
us about
stands
the treasure
for
or that disaster
Dig
that's about to
Outer's
happen if
Adventure
the treasure's
Story in
disturbed.
Halcyon Days.
And I hate to mention this, but
Which I think is actually a
if while
perfect
you're
title
digging, you find
for this
anything
game.
of value,
Which I think
it
is
would mean
actually a
lot to
great
us if you
description
donated to help
of
with the restoration of the city.
just like the way this game
Thank you,
feels
Ben.
to play. Like we've
Be
got
careful.
dig outing, we've got adventure, and of course the most important part, those halcyon days. I guess they really should be properly Rockman Dashed. I don't know why the D doesn't show up in the acronym, but there it is. Actually, is there an image? I think it's printed on the soundtrack or something. Or maybe even on the game's cover. Yep, there it is. Oh, that's a YouTube thumbnail. There it is, but you can barely see it. I can't find a good image of Dig Outer's adventure story in Halcyon Days. There she is. There it is. Dig Outer's adventure story in Halcyon Days. There it is for you. If that link even works. Yeah. Love it. One of my favorite dumb, like Japanese acronyms that are mashups of barely coherent English words and phrases. My second favorite being free, which is the new game genre that was used to label Shenmue back when that came out on the Dreamcast. Yeah, Shenmue was the world's first free game, F-R-E-E, which stands for... This one's trickier. I don't know if I have this one memorized, but I believe it's Full Reactive Eyes Entertainment. Yeah. See, Hideo Kojima is not the only person who can just invent genres out of thin air. Did we get anything from that fight? I picked up some stuff out of garbage cans. Oh, you know what? We can get something out of that fight. Let's support car... Seriously? I thought that she would take us down to Closer Woods. Or whatever it's called. Cardon Forest? I keep getting Cardon and Closer mixed up. Oh, it's neither. Oh, Closer Woods. Yeah, we want to go to Closer Woods. These woods are for closers. Oh, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. I'm not even gonna go into it. Anyone who's seen me play this game has seen me rant about this bullshit before. Anybody who's seen me play this game has seen me rant about this bullshit before. I complain about it every time. Fucking super bunny hop. Doesn't know what a fucking joke is. I know. I rant about it every time I play this game because it pisses me off so much. That super bunny hop just goes on and on and on about that line as like an example of this game's bad translation. It's just he doesn't get that it's a joke. He doesn't get that it's totally intentional. It pissed me off so much. That video made me furious, even though it's a pretty good review of the game overall. I was just furious that he didn't get the joke with that NPC. It makes me mad to this day. I think about it. And now I fucking think about it every time I play this game. It's a good review, but he fucking ruined that NPC for me. I'm gonna continue not buying stuff from these people. All of my money is for roll. I should call this like the roll simp run, because all of our money is going to roll for item upgrades with this challenge. Oh, I still haven't equipped the stupid machine gun. I don't know why she can't get here in the support car. She can get here in the support car. What? I stand corrected. I was sure that she could get out here. Oh well. What am I doing here again? Why am I here? There's no dung beetle. Bird. I don't think the dung beetle shows up till later. Also, I'm not doing that side quest. Bird. Let him fly! Oh, the bird is a 3D model. For some reason, I always thought they were sprites. Yeah, the bird is actually full 3D. Wait, does it change? Oh no, he's 3D. You can see he's 3D. Puttering along on the ground there. Oh yeah, the reason I came out here is because I was surprised that roll wouldn't drive me out here. I thought that maybe I had to summon the support car in these woods to get her to add this to the list. But yeah, roll actually won't take you out to this part. Okay, I still haven't changed out the stupid machine gun buster. But that's fine. We can avoid all of the enemies down here, realistically. So it really doesn't matter what weapon we have equipped. I'm gonna come down here for some goodies right now. Even though I can't quite remember what all you can get right now. Just gonna do a quick once-over to make sure we don't miss anything cool. Oh, nice. One landmine is all it takes. You have to be careful with these holes in the wall, because like I'm holding down triangle to speed through the text there. But triangle is also your special weapon button. So if you just hold down the triangle button for too long to speed through the text when you're grabbing items out of the hole, you will plant a landmine once the text box disappears and blow yourself up. It's a pretty funny way to die. I've done it before. What all have we got up here? Please don't. I've got so little health, I actually have to be really wary of every little enemy in this place. This is not the way. This honestly isn't like a major challenge for this game. Like, I wasn't exactly expecting this to be really difficult to beat the game without buster upgrades. Maybe I'll be surprised in the end. But it's mostly an excuse to just mess around with special weapons a bit more than usual. Oh, cannon kit. I think that's actually gonna make a useful weapon for us. Oh, can't jump that. So, which way are we going here? Oh, we can't get anywhere in here, not until we get the jump boots, I think. Or can we? I thought there was more stuff to find down here. Maybe those cannon parts can be used right away. You can actually go down here even before you fight the Marl Wolf. But again, I can't remember if there's anything good here. Well, we did find a chest full of money. Also, I might have to look up how to get the dash skates. Really, realistically, I shouldn't be doing any exploring if I'm trying to make decent time on this game until... Yeah, I shouldn't be doing any exploring until we get the dash skates. Which I keep forgetting where they're located, actually. We're definitely not finishing this game tonight at this rate. But it won't take more than like an hour and a bit to finish it tomorrow, so I'm cool with that. We're like maybe a quarter of the way through the game. 2 hours in. Man, every time I play this game it turns into a slow run, because I can't help but just drink it in slowly and enjoy it. Okay, support car time. Can you invent anything for us? Hey, she's got something. Oh, the cannon kit is just a one-part invention. Nice. Okay, and there's our helmet. That's the reason I went into the woods. That's right, because we need our helmet parts. I actually normally don't equip the helmet. It looks dorky. And I like the way Mega Man's hair looks in this game. Much like in real life, there's the trade-off between style and safety. And I always go for style. But we did die on that last boss fight due to not having the helmet. So now I'm a bit conflicted. So the Machine Buster is actually pretty cheap to upgrade fully. I think I'm going to stop upgrading it now. This is as much Machine Buster as we need. Let's not forget to equip it too. Yeah, we're going to start working on other weapons that have more potential from now on. This level of Machine Buster should carry us through the boat mission at least. Maybe one more range upgrade. Oh, we both thought of the same video with the "What do you think" guy? Oh, so you haven't heard me rant about that before? I'm kind of joking when I say you've all heard me talk about this before, because I know that not every person watches every stream that I do. I know, in fact, that probably most people watching right now haven't heard me or haven't seen me play this game 5 times before and talk about all the things I talk about every time I play this game. So I'm kind of joking when I say that you've all heard me talk about this before. But that's funny, since you knew what I was talking about, I assumed that you had heard me rant about that on stream before, but no, you've just seen the same video that I did. And like I said, I like that video. I do like that video. It's a good sales pitch, I think, for this game. Probably does a better job extolling its virtues to people than even I could do. Peace. She's not even looking at the peace poster, she's just staring at a wall. I actually can't quite remember. Oh, there might be some... Okay, we might as well go to a couple parts of the city just to unlock them as fast travel options. Oh wait, it's west side. We want to go to the west side. Did you play the sequel, Zap? Did you play... Nice. Cool, now we're just cruising. Now we're just riding along the city streets on my car. I own this car now. Go left. Take me to the west gate. Take me to Westgate. Thank you. Oh, I love it. Oh, you played through MML 2 and Tronbon a couple years ago. Nice. What's your favorite of the three? If you don't mind my asking. I don't know if I could even answer that question. I mean, it's probably Mega Man Legends, to be honest. Although, Misadventures of Tronbon is close for me. Here we go. Here we go.
Something's missing.
I think I know.
What do you think I should add?
I think I know exactly what's missing.
Huh? What did you just say?
Best NPC conversation in the game.
Did you just say what
I
think
said
you said?
talent. Did you
Did you
really
repeat that?
just say talent? I have seen this scene right here immortalized in a piece of fan art that I absolutely love. I hope I can find it through Google image search. Can I find it? Does this exist online? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a bit blurry. Is this the original? It probably isn't. Fuck. I have no idea where I got this piece of fan art, but it's kind of amazing. This is kind of a gimped thumbnail size version of it, but here it is. This is my favorite piece of Mega Man Legends fan art. Are you kidding me? This stupid URL is too long for Twitch. Oh, it's a Facebook image. It's a Facebook image. No wonder I can't post it in chat. Well, fuck. Copy image link. $500 characters for a fucking URL. God damn it. I hate this. I hate that I can't find this picture that I want to show off. I don't think I have it on my computer either. It's on my iPhone. I found it on Reddit originally. Damn, I can't share this wonderful photo, this wonderful piece of fan art with you. It's basically this scene right here. It shows the text box that says, something's missing. And then Mega Man's got just this total, just like, smart-ass expression on his face. He's like... And then he says, some talent. Or actually, it shows the dialogue box. And then it's like, shows it pointing to talent. Anyways, we're saying talent. I'm so mad that I can't find that fan art. Never mind, then. Am I doing the museum side quest? There's no benefit to doing it if we're not going to do them all. And I'm not going to do them all, so we're not doing it. You found something better instead? That would be cool. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. Actually, if you do a Google image search for Mega Man Legends talent, it'll show up somewhere down there, like within the first page of results. It's like a shrunk down little thumbnail, but the text is legible. Just I can't describe it to you because what makes the image is just the expression on Mega Man's face when he says it. It's also a pretty good, like, it's well drawn too. It's like a good imitation of the art style of the official artwork for this game. Fast travel strats. So I can't take the car exactly where I want to here, but I can summon the car. And exit the car. And that basically teleports us to the car location in the middle of the woods. We should be fine for this next dungeon with just the machine buster. In fact, this thing could probably take us pretty far into the game, to be honest. Like, I could probably go machine buster all the way to the final Bon Gesellschaft fight. I don't think I could fight Fockerwolf with this thing. Probably gonna have to power up our powered buster for that fight.
We've got to buy Miss Tron the time she needs to finish the robot. Okay, everybody, on your toes. Let's show Miss Tron what we
robot
can do.
Are they talking about? I guess they're talking about the giant frog bot in the lake.
I've come to back you up, Mega Man.
Oh, great. Roll's here to help us.
I may not be able to do much, but if you get in trouble, get inside the car, okay?
Okay, Roll's gonna help us out in the
I'll get
car.
you
That's
back to
awesome.
safety.
She's gonna ram the enemies for us. This is amazing. Also, I just noticed there's a Reaverbot eye on the front of the support car. I've never noticed that before.
Just a little bit more, Mega Man. We're almost there.
This is an enemy car right here. I guess that explains why it's about to do the things that it does.
Use the car as a shield.
Use the car as a what now? Yikes. Maybe we should have upgraded this machine gun up a little bit more. Whoa.
I'm sorry, Mega Man.
That was my bad.
Oh, Mega
I ran
Man,
right into
I'm
that.
So sorry.
This section is actually a lot shorter than I remembered. There's like 2 tanks we have to fight. There we go. Nice. Oh, we got this thing up on top of the... Oh, there's 3 tanks. My bad. We got 3 tanks to fight. Ah, she's running me down! Crazy woman driver! Actually, I can run faster than the car. Mega Man runs faster than the car does. You're gonna what now? Actually, I think I can take this thing out with my machine buster if you just want to chill. Don't want to break the support car or nothing. I got this.
Sorry, Mega Man. I'm not used to driving yet.
That was an accident. She's just not used to driving, guys. Yeah, this machine buster should be more than enough to clear the ruins here. I gotta be careful that I don't accidentally save over my old files here. So the way that difficulty settings work in this game is a bit weird. You unlock the other difficulties by clearing the game repeatedly. But it's weird because the game doesn't save a clear file. Like, in order to unlock the other difficulties, you have to like beat the game and then go back to the title screen, and then it'll unlock. First it unlocks hard mode, and then it unlocks easy mode, weirdly enough. Or if you beat the game within, I think it's 3 hours, you also unlock easy mode. But it doesn't like save on your memory card that you beat the game. So if you've like beaten the game and unlocked easy mode, if you don't have a save file on easy mode, you have to like load up your end game save file, beat the final boss, and then go back to the title screen, and then it'll unlock easy mode for you. The other thing you can do is load your easy mode save file and then soft reset and go back to the title screen.
High energy readings from close by.
And that's why I don't want to lose those save files. Those save files
one too.
On my memory card here give me access to the other difficulty settings. I can just load up my easy mode file and then soft reset. And then I've got access to hard and easy mode.
In some kind of shield. You'll have to look for the control console.
Hard mode is pretty straightforward. It just doubles all of the damage that the enemies deal, which actually makes the game way, way harder. and completely
Nothing.
changes the approach you have to
It
take
looks like the starter's missing.
to some boss fights,
It's
especially the
probably hidden
missions,
somewhere nearby. You'll have to find it.
where you have to protect roll or protect your
Remember,
vehicles.
there might be more than one starter key, too.
And then easy mode also changes the game quite significantly. Easy mode might as well be called speedrun mode. The only change in easy mode is that you get essentially a cheater item that maxes out all of your buster stats. You just get like plus infinity to all your buster stats, and you start the game with dash boots, which is actually really cool. It's a nice way to do just a casual run to experience the story. Actually, I think this game has a really fun, easy mode. Okay, I want to make sure I grab all these refractors. Ah, I fucked it up. Should have gone sooner.
Did you find anything?
That's what I get for selling the vacuum
I'm
arm
picking up a
parts.
faint signal. That must be the starter key. Keep looking. There's probably a few more lying around somewhere.
The atmosphere in these dungeons is so good. Like, a lot of it comes down to the sound design. A lot of these PS1 dungeon crawlers, really, just have great atmosphere owing to their fantastic sound design. Like the clank of the metal footsteps of that running Reaverbot down below. It's like, it's spooky, especially once you see what those guys can do in the next dungeon after this. King's Field was great for that too. Some of the monster sounds in that game. The like ominous strains from the BGM here too. This is one of the many things that I just very, very slightly prefer about Mega Man Legends 1.
Remember the first time you went on a dig, Mega Man?
You kind of lose a bit of the
I wasn't used to
atmosphere
being a
from these
spy, and
dungeons
you
in the
ended up
sequel.
getting lost underground for 3 days.
Mega Man Legends 2 has dungeons that are more
We were lucky
like
that Gramps
Zelda
seemed to help us.
dungeons.
I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't been.
Whoops, I didn't mean to interrupt Rule's story. Forward! Actually, you do still have the creepy dungeon music in Mega Man Legends 2. They actually reuse all the dungeon BGM for the side dungeons in Legends 2, but it just doesn't quite have the same effect. Like, the dungeons aren't all interconnected. They aren't quite as threatening because they're mostly just deliberately easy places to grind a bunch of money.
There's something. Did you find another starter?
Screw the starter, I found 300 Zenny. I didn't actually really put much forethought into this run as far as thinking about what weapons I'm actually going to use. Because if I'm not wasting a bunch of time 100%ing the game and grabbing all the treasure, we're not going to have a ton of money to work with for weapon upgrades. So I've really got to be judicious in deciding which weapons I'm going to invest in. The Machine Buster here is kind of a no-brainer because it's the first decent weapon that you get. The first good all-purpose weapon that can kind of serve as a Buster replacement. But it's not going to carry us to the end game. Like, it has a power cap that is not very high. Like, it's already close to fully maxed out. This thing's not going to cut it against the final boss, or even some of the late game bosses.
Doesn't look like there are any big Reaverbots here.
I wonder if I can sell the old bone since I'm not taking it to the museum. Shoot. Shoot the whoop.
That's it! Now you should be able to access the console.
Sweet. How does he... Look at his arms. Look at what's on this kid's arms right now. Tell me how the hell he's doing this. Magnets, I guess. Yeah, that's the ticket. Magnets. This is actually my favorite look for Mega Man in this game. When he's just got a gun on one arm and a gun on the other. Mega Man looking just amazed, like he's never seen one of these before.
Nothing's happening?
Now he's looking amazed, like he's never seen one of these before that wasn't trapped, which might actually be true. Am I going to invest in the powered buster? That's a big question, because it could potentially be useful for the Gesellschaft fight. It's got a lot of range, but it's not going to carry us through the Juno fight, I don't think. I mean, realistically, I could probably beat... I know this game's bosses well enough that I could probably get through most of this game's bosses. Even without using sub-weapons, even with just an unpowered buster, I could probably beat Juno. Eventually, if I like retried it enough, but I'd rather not have to retry a bunch. I'd rather just use a good special weapon that I don't have to grind up too much. I wonder what the most cost-effective weapon in the game is. Do I want to mess with the grenade arm? Do I want to fuck with the grenade arm? I can't remember how to get the roller skates. I think it's old rollerboard and like a hover jet or something. Actually, there's no point upgrading the grenade when we'll get the grand grenade better later on. I think the active buster is going to be better. Oh, also, I need to upgrade. Oh, we've got range maxed out. That's maybe not good. We might not be able to get through the next event with our machine buster, but god damn it, I'm gonna try. Some traps have a use-by date if your trap is a pit of snakes, but it's been hundreds of years. I mean, eventually, I guess the snakes just die. Alright, unless you left like a big, big supply of snake food in your snake pit. How much do snakes eat? How much volume would that take? Maybe that's how snake traps work. It's like you got like a tiny little slit for the snakes to live and breed and whatever, and then just like a big stack of snake food for them to survive on for centuries. Is there anything in that garbage pail over there? I'm pretty sure we don't get the jet sneakers until partway through this dungeon. I think the part we need is inside the next dungeon. 1H 500 Zenny. Oh, is that like one... Oh, 1 hour for 500 zenny. That's the rates. That's how much it costs to rent a boat. I get that now. 500 zenny for an hour of fishing? Damn, that's a good deal. That's a really good deal. I mean, we're not going to have to pay that since we're going to save this guy's business by repairing his boat. I think, wouldn't this be funny though if you could use that boat? If you could just ride out to the island on that model boat? Or on the float, that would be even better. Oh, apparently Mega Man's fat. Mega Man is too fat for the float. It's a cool looking swordfish. I like that swordfish. This is Wily, the proprietor of Wily's Boats. I don't think he's a doctor in this timeline. This, I'm pretty sure, stumped me as a kid. Oh, no boats out there. I've got one and it's broken down. Won't be any use to you. But if you just can ignore him and examine the door again, you can go through. It makes it sound like you can't go through there, but you actually can, and you have to advance the story. Wait, what? Then fix it. Oh, the refractor. Big refractor, huh? There we go. This is a good scene. I mean, again, all the cinematics in this game are great, but this one is especially great.
There.
I think I've said that about every scene in the game so far.
Do you really think you should be doing that?
Would you look at this engine? Let's see. All we need to do is fix the transformer and the refractor, and it'll be as good as new.
Roll.
And what do you think yours
Yare yare des.
Mega Man, could you hand me a wrench?
Wily look at him like, you better do what she says, boy.
There we go.
The vultures
all
are
fixed.
circling.
Whoops.
Roll's
Sorry.
face.
I don't know what came over me.
I'm sorry for repairing your boat,
fixing the ship and...
boatman.
You really love machines, don't you? I can tell just by looking at your face.
Well, your face. It's covered with grease.
I'm glad I could get someone as pretty as you to fix my boat for me.
Creeping a little bit, but thank you.
You can use it anytime you want.
We'll be able to get to the island now.
Roll should just look like that all the time, realistically. She's got to be tinkering with machines like this all the time in her spare time. Just permanent grease face.
Okay.
You know that's always what it is when people say things like okay in anime games when their mouths aren't moving. Tron did one earlier on in the game too, when she says right without moving her mouth. It's because they're saying in the Japanese version. Which is Japanese for yes. Is Japanese for yes. And you know what? They're right to do it that way, because it sounds fucking stupid if people are just saying to each other all the time. I've had that problem in fan translations before. The fan translation for frickin' Genealogy of the Holy War, I think it's the newer fan translation for Genealogy of the Holy War. People are constantly saying back and forth to each other. It drove me crazy. Especially because I was reading the text out loud in that game. So we don't have any buster parts, so it's going to be impossible to blow apart the submarines in this next part without the machine gun. So we're going to have to be careful about conserving our ammo here.
Mega Man, are you ready?
Yup, let's go.
Here we go.
Mega Man, are you ready?
I'm picking
something up on the sonar. Keep an eye out, Mega Man.
I wonder if Japanese people get confused when
They're
English
here.
people say
The
mm-mm.
robots are here.
Because, like, is Japanese for yes, but is Japanese, or is English for no.
Mission start!
So this is one of the hardest parts of the game on hard mode. On normal, it's actually not too bad at all. The main issue is on hard mode, all the damage that these bullets and these missiles and torpedoes do to you is doubled. On normal mode, like, you can just take all the hits just fine. Like, you can take almost every hit from every missile, and they will barely even be able to kill you because you have so much health. On hard mode, they actually can kill you quite easily if you don't shoot down, like, every last one of these. I mean, that's an exaggeration to say that you can let all of them hit you and you won't die. On normal. I'd say you have to shoot down about half of the missiles and torpedoes to survive this, which is not that difficult. Gotta shoot down a lot more of them on hard mode to survive, though.
I'm getting multiple signals on my sonar.
Oh, are you kidding me?
There's a lot of
Is
little signals coming from
so
around
there's
the
like
ship.
and for no, you gotta be kidding me. Hey! Thurman North, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Good to have y'all. Hyper Frog Raid emotes right back at you. I mean, I can't type emotes because I'm streaming, but yeah. Thanks for stopping by. How was your stream? How was your day? I assume y'all are Legends fans or something? Is that why you're popping by here? It's been a great day. That's great to hear. We are not doing well right now. Fuck, I'm almost out of ammo too. Okay, we gotta be careful here. We gotta be conservative here. I think we're actually on pace to win this. We're a little over halfway through. Oh, playing X4 today. Nice. It's been a while since I played that one.
Mega Man, ahead!
I think I've only streamed X4 like once. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why I've been wasting machine guns this whole time. We could just use the Buster on the torpedoes. So I'm doing a challenge run of this game right now, if y'all couldn't tell by the stream title. We're not using any Buster parts. We got just our basic level 1 Buster, but I'm not restricting myself to no special weapons or anything. I'm allowed to fully use and upgrade my special weapons, but just not use Buster parts, which I thought might be a fun way to try out and experiment with a bunch of special weapons. And great way to experiment if it's even possible to do some of these missions with limited ammo. Oh god, we got torpedoed. Those torpedoes actually do a lot of damage. You can let pretty much all the missiles hit you. They don't do much. But the torpedoes are fucking horrible. Look at that. We just took like 2 torpedoes. I mean, so far so good. I thought the City Hall defense would be a bit dicey. But we actually got through that pretty easily. I mean, the landmines pretty much carry you through that fight anyways. Hey, Neo Sigma. How's it going? Are we home free yet? Nope. You know what? Screw this guy. I'm gonna machine gun him. Waste of machine guns. I think we're close to the end. Sort of, assuming that I don't want to go right into the boss fight. Which I definitely don't. That roll face in the top left is kind of creepy. Look at her, like, dead eyes there.
I can see it on the sonar. Heads up, Mega Man. Something big's coming this way.
I
I like this music here. This song is called The Bond Family Burning with Vengeful Feelings or something like that on the OST. Oh, you finished streaming this game too a few days ago. Nice. How'd it go? Any like special run or anything? Or just like speed run, challenge run, or just a casual playthrough? Actually, the reason I was kind of inspired to play this is because I actually watched close to a full run of this game over on Dark Red Dove's channel. No challenge runs? Cool. I generally don't either. I generally don't either. But I've streamed to this game like 4 or 5 times before, so I thought I'd change it up this time. Next time I stream this game, I'll play the Japanese version. I've never played the Japanese Rockman Dash before. I think it would be interesting to hear the Japanese voices and to be able to kick the dog.
Why should I care if he...
She's talking out loud here.
dies. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
Well, the little brat is gonna die if we keep going ahead like this. So we're gonna try to survive. Oh fuck, we might actually die here. We might actually die. I think I actually died here the last time I played this game, which was a hard mode run. So in hard mode, we would be dead, like, ages ago. Yeah, hard mode, you essentially die when you reach half health, since the enemies are doing double damage.
Fight or retreat?
Don't I have better weapons? I do, but I have limited ammo for those weapons. Okay, looks like the missiles can't damage you. You can actually upgrade your Buster Gun a fair bit at this stage in the game. You can get like range and rapid fire and damage upgrades, but yeah, according to the stipulations of this challenge run, we can't do any of that. You did Legends 2 on hard? That's legit impressive for anyone in the audience who doesn't know what Legends 2 is like on hard mode. I actually can't remember if I've done a hard mode run of Legends 2 on stream before. I think I've streamed this game 4 or 5 times. I've streamed Legends 2 twice, but I don't think I played it on hard mode. Anyways, hard mode in Legends 2 is really challenging. Yeah, it's funny. You get the option to retreat there, which you might think would be a bad thing. I remember the first time I played this game, I assumed I would have to redo the whole, like, submarine fight if I retreated there, so I kept on going and I ended up dying on the boss fight and having to redo the whole fight. But, yeah, as it turns out, there's no reason not to retreat there. You just go back to the harbor and you get a checkpoint right at the boss. The only reason not to retreat there is if you're speedrunning. Yeah, we just get a full health refill, full boat repair, and then we're back in the boss fight. There we go, and now we can use our fully recharged machine gun to shoot these down. We can't actually damage the boss yet. We have to wait until it gets to the middle of the lake. Gotta be a little bit sparing with our ammo here. Since the machine gun's pretty much... Actually, the machine gun is literally gonna be the only way that we can damage this boss. Yeah, without range upgrades, the Buster Gun actually won't be able to reach. I shouldn't be using machine guns at all here. I love the water texture here. It's so quaint. Oh, the water effects are so good. Also, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This thing's attacking us with its arms underneath the water. Which is not a big deal on normal mode. Like, it does next to no damage. This is not gonna kill you or anything. On hard mode, those arm attacks do double damage, so you can actually, if you're low on health, die there. Yeah, look at that. Our Buster Gun can't actually reach. So we need to be careful with our machine gun here.
Why don't they just give up?
and make sure that all of these shots land. I might not have enough ammo. I might have to use a different weapon here.
Why aren't they running? Do they think they can beat us?
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Shut up! Stop your whining!
Okay, this might work. We're only halfway done. They still got one weapon.
Boss! All the weapons have been destroyed!
Oh, look at that. I just barely can't reach the final target.
I have to do this, but I'll teach them to mess with the bonds.
Just wiggling his torso there. That looks really funny without the arms. Yeah, we can't hit that. Ooh, this is gonna be close. No, it's not. No, it's not. We got like a quarter of our ammo to spare. We're fine. Oh, I know, right? I know, right, Thorman? It's like they're the best part of the game. They totally steal the show. I'm so happy that they got their own spin-off. I love Misadventures of Tron Bonne. I like it almost as much as this game, possibly even more.
To admit it, but she's not gonna last much longer.
The surf bots are saying stuff in my right ear. This game making great use of the stereo sound too.
All hands! Abandon ship!
I was always confused about that too. Crazy Snake. So yeah, so Bon Bon resembles another character in the Capcom pantheon. I forget its name, but there's this giant robot piloted by a baby in the Captain Commando series. In the Captain Commando fighting game, there's a robot that looks a lot like Bon Bon.
I'm sorry, Tron.
Except like the top of the hatch is open and you can see it's a baby piloting the robot.
Cheer up, Teasel. Don't worry.
So Bon Bon's design is kind of based on that, except it's got like a covered head. So it's like it's not exactly clear. Like they refer to Bon Bon as the little brother, but like, is he literally their little brother? Is that just like armored casing that they made for their baby brother, and there's like literally a baby inside there piloting the robot? Or is it like a Servbot type thing where like Bon Bon is a robot that Tron invented and she just treats him like her kid or brother or something? I like the idea that there's a literal baby inside there piloting the thing though, just because it's funnier that way. Like, it's really, really secure. It's fine. Like, he's not gonna die. It's really, really well padded inside that thing. That's what Teasel says earlier in the game. It's like, oh, Bon's okay. I'm not worried about him. But what about Tron? I think we can clear out this next dungeon with the machine gun as well. At some point, I'm gonna have to start saving money and upgrading a new weapon. But I think the Machine Buster can carry us just a little bit further. I mean, I am also heartbroken that they did not continue the universe at all. I was so happy with the announcement of Mega Man Legends 3 and seeing all the progress they made through that. Seeing like there was a demo for that game. There was like a demo that went out to journalists and stuff, and I think at conventions they showed that off. Like, that game was in development. They had gameplay to show, and it looked pretty cool. Some people were skeptical of it. I thought it looked really cool.
I upgraded the support equipment to the boat.
Oh yeah, we gotta be really careful with our ammo usage here. Unlike Legends 2, there is no way to recover special weapon ammo in the middle of a dungeon. Or I think there might be a shop item that'll do it, but I'm a cheapskate, so I'm not buying that. Get the refractors! That was close. Yeah, it's kind of sad that, like, and now it kind of leaves a bad taste in everyone's mouth for the entire series, where it's like every time we go back to play Legends 1 and 2, we think about how there was almost Legends 3, but now there never will be. Old hover jets. That's one of the parts we need. The other one is the old roller board, but I can't remember where that is. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put on the... Oh, I invented them, though. I invented the jump springs, so we don't have to go all the way back. Oh, and yeah, the baby robot carrier thing was in Marvel vs. Capcom. That's actually the way that I knew about the character. That's like, I've never played Captain Commando. I only know about that character through Marvel vs. Capcom. I suppose this challenge run isn't really that much of a challenge, since
From these readings, it looks like
we
a
can
star
pretty
streak.
easily just dodge
That
all
means
of these
it's
robots.
probably a big...
Gatling parts. I think that actually makes a Buster part, but I guess we can sell it for money. Yeah, according to the stipulations of this challenge, I think the best way to approach things is actually to just avoid Reaver bots, don't grind for money, and just find our money in holes and from selling Buster parts and stuff. And then just hold out on grinding money
Mega Man, what can you see up there?
until
I'm
we
not
can
picking up
find enough
anything on my
money
monitor.
to upgrade a good weapon.
Oh no.
Second starter key. Is anyone else, like, totally scared shitless by this dungeon when they were kids? Joint plug. I wish I could sell that. Was anyone completely just losing their shit the first time that happened to them? The first time that this guy dropped his cloak and punched you out of nowhere? Anyways, he's gonna take 1,000,000 hits with an unupgraded Buster. We'll just leave him. Again, just between like the music and the atmosphere in these ruins segments. Got invisible Reaver bots. The entire... I know, right? Like, kind of the whole game, but especially this dungeon. Like, those invisible charger bots jump scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I was terrified of this place. And to top it all off, that's not even the worst part. That's not even the worst part of this dungeon. Because after all of that, we got the alligator hallway. We got the alligators after all this. These are actually some of the deadliest enemies in the game. Those sonic rings that they shoot out deal tons of damage. Actually, at this level of health, they'll probably one-shot us. I haven't made it an official stipulation of this challenge that I'm not going to upgrade my health, but I don't know, just for bragging rights, I have not upgraded my health yet. We'll see if I can get through the whole game like this, but I'm not committing to a no health upgrade run. Yeah, we've got no health upgrades, no armor upgrades, and I'm gonna see how far I can get through the game under these stipulations. So at this point, the actual challenge is no Buster parts, no health upgrades, no armor upgrades, but I didn't throw those last two in there because I'm not officially committing to that. If the going gets tough, I'm gonna strike those two off the record. Yeah, the crocodile bot. This hallway is one of the hardest parts in the game, I think. Well then. Oh, Kazanone was 29 when he played this game, so you didn't answer the question though. Were you terrified? Did you pee your pants when the when the charger bot uncloaked and punched you for the first time at the age of 29? Yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked so well on me either if I had been an adult or even a teenager when I played this game for the first time. I would have been probably 11 or 12 years old when I played this game. Actually, no, this would have been like, what, 97, 98 or something? I think this came out in 97, but I probably didn't play it till 98. Yeah, I would have been 10 or 11 years old.
Is there anything there? I'm
Nope,
not picking up
absolutely
anything on my
nothing.
radar.
Nothing suspicious whatsoever. I like how Roll, like, specifically contacts us here to let us know that there's nothing on the radar. Hey, Mega Man, just checking in to make sure that there's nothing there
If
in
I'm
that empty
reading
room
this
that the
right,
radar
there's
says
a
is empty.
huge refractor there. We should be able to.
Yeah, that was the way I
retrieve
got
with
through it
one
as a
that
kid,
big.
too, with the jet skates. I just used the jet skates to roll right through there. Didn't even bother with those guys. Now, after this point, I might go digging through the sub-gates. Sub-gates? I guess these main dungeons are sub-gates. Whatever, the mini dungeons. The other gates. Might start going through the little dungeons, mainly just looking for money so we can upgrade a real weapon for the next
funny.
part.
No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I
Spooky.
don't like the looks of this.
She says that a lot in this game. Roll doesn't like the look of anything, even though she apparently can't ever see anything on her radar. It's like giant suspicious Reaverbot drum barrel in the middle of the room. Hey, my radar doesn't show anything.
Mega
Giant
Man,
hammer
I'm picking up
Reaverbot
a
in the next
Reaverbot
room. Oh, my
signal.
sensors are cutting
Came
out.
of
I don't see
nowhere.
anything ahead.
It's a big one. The
Oh,
readings
there we
are
go.
going off the scale.
There we go. It's off the charts. What? Roll, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's off the scale. I hope the machine gun's gonna work well on this guy. It probably won't, because the machine gun has no tracking. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Maybe it will if I lock on. Yeah, the machine gun has no tracking. I'm gonna have to use the Buster, and I'm gonna die in 2 hits. This might not work. I might need a new weapon for this fight. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, I've got to use... Or actually, maybe I don't. This might work. No, I've got no... Yeah, this is tough. Football bot, because he keeps on, like, doing that diving tackle. I was thinking I could machine gun him when he dives, but I have to have so much distance on him. We're doing some damage.
It looks like you damaged it. Keep it up, Mega Man.
Can he not? I think his dive doesn't reach that little dip next to the door. Might actually have kind of a safe spot here. Ah, my eye! I like that little animation. That's a nice touch. Yeah, we're doing it. You can shoot him in the air. Yeah, I think we're safe in here. Well, let's find out. Nope! Well, okay, this just got precarious. I don't have like a picnic lunch or a bottle or anything, do I? Oh, the machine gun yes, the machine gun can be shot in the air, but it doesn't have any tracking. I can't aim it high enough to hit him in the head with it, whereas your Buster shot will actually aim upwards a bit. Like, it actually has a little bit of homing capability, so I can hit him in the head with it. The machine gun does not, so it doesn't actually reach him. Jesus! Oh, we're so close, too. Although, can I survive the rest of the dungeon? Can I survive the trek home? god, this might actually be one of the harder boss fights in the game to do. With nothing but an Oh, that... There's our lifeline. There's our lifeline.
You got him.
Okay, we got him, boys. The machine gun tears this guy up? Really? There's machine gun strats for this guy? Or do you mean manual aim? Except you auto lock on if you try to aim. Man, Ozarhawk's got me curious now. If you could manual... Oh, you know what? That would be the trick, wouldn't it? I see what you mean. Try to get some distance on him so that you're out of range of lock-on distance. Because normally when you hit R2, it'll automatically lock on to the nearest enemy. But if we can get out of lock-on distance, but in our machine gun distance, we could aim up like this and do it like that. Because that shoots pretty far at max range. I see what you mean. I wish I would have figured out... Wish I would have figured that out in time. But I was panicking and not reading chat. I almost hope we die so that I can actually give that strat a try on this boss on our second run. Then again, I also hope that we don't die so that I don't have to do that again. Also, thank you, Thorman North, for the raid and for the follow. Yeah, I hope you have a good run wherever you're running to. I'll actually follow you as well, just so that I remember to check out your stream also sometime, because I don't know what you do over there.
That's intense. That is wild.
I like your laugh. Oh, I like your sunglasses too. Yeah, cool dude. Yeah, Thorman's worth a follow. I'll follow Thorman and try to check you out sometime too. Yeah, have a good run and thanks for the raid and the follow. Oh, Srazy's taking off too. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks all y'all raiders for coming in and saying hello and enjoying some Mega Man Legends with me. Am I gonna take more damage going for this thing? Nope. Crabs. Keep the lyric running. I do the same thing, honestly. I do the same thing with streamers I follow. Try to boost those stats. Contribute to the algorithm. That's more of a YouTube thing, actually.
I made some apricot pie.
Ooh.
I dropped their slice when you get back.
Oh, apricot pie. My favorite. That's a lie. I hate apricots. Almost as bad as cranberries, but not quite. Also, yeah, keeping the lurk running is a good way to farm channel points too. That's it. Some people farm crypto. I farm frickin' Twitch channel points for my favorite streamers. That's where the real value is. That's where my energy bill goes towards, is keeping my computer on all night. Farming up those Pango points and Dogi dollars when I sleep. I think I've had enough hydration today. I think I'm more than hydrated. I poured way too much vodka before I started the stream here. This is a fun scene. This is my favorite Bond meeting scene.
Fresh out of ideas, you know.
So many great line reads here. Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas.
He's out there.
Teasel has so many good line readings in this game. I love his voice.
Calm down, Teasel. You're going to burst.
I love Tron's tea mug here.
As long as that big door is still
I love her
locked.
smile here.
All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then. Right?
I love her little fist pound and the awkward silence afterwards.
Picks up a few scraps here and
I love the way she kind of goes cross-eyed here. This is an amazing scene. I love all the little details in this scene.
Right, Teasel?
Awkward silence after the fist pump, too.
You're absolutely right. Then that will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate. We'll let him keep whatever he finds until then. He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the last laugh in this game.
That's right!
Oh yeah, Bond's got his little baby bottle over there too. You tell him, boss. Oh, Tron's clapping animation. That's great. Oh, that's such a great scene. I think it's my favorite scene with the Bonds in this game. It's not even an especially important one. You could cut it from the game and not really miss anything. There's just a ton of quirky little details that I get hung up on. Okay, here's the point where I don't think the Machine Buster is gonna cut it anymore. We were cutting it close in that last dungeon. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a question with several characters in this game, I feel. But yeah, Teasel especially. I like to think that it's just the eyes. Although with the white hair, he might be like an old man. It's kind of weird. He's like Tron's older brother, and yet he looks a lot older than her. With the white hair and the old man voice.
Could you take care of the refractor?
Okay.
That refractor looks like it doesn't even fit in there.
Finished. It's ready.
I go on about economy of storytelling in these old school games and how like every scene should fulfill multiple purposes in terms of advancing the story and fleshing out characters and world building, and you have to pack a lot of different things into a video game scene to avoid getting bogged down with your cutscenes. This game doesn't do that a lot at all. There are so many pointless scenes in this game that do nothing to further the story at all. They're just fun. It's like the only reason this scene exists is for Mega Man and Roll to get super duper excited about how their ship is working again, and they're back in the air.
It worked! You did it, Roll! We're flying! We're flying!
Well, we still have a lot of work left, but we should be able to get around the island at least. And you'll be able to reach that cave now, too. Let me know when you want to start a dig at the cave, and I'll take you there anytime.
Yeah, the whole purpose of this scene is for just Mega Man to get really, really excited about flying, and for Tron to explain how the airship works, which is basically that it can't... As excited as Mega Man is to have the airship back, it doesn't actually do anything other than take you to one dungeon. And yet I'm not complaining. I love all of the scenes in this game, because there's so few of them. Like, it's such a just breezy little game that doesn't take long to go through at all. Like, a modern game will have a scene like that that's just kind of a waste of time other than being really charming to watch. But, like, it'll go on for 20 minutes and wear out its welcome, and there'll be, like, 100 of those scenes. In this game, there's, like, hardly a dozen cutscenes. Like, probably fewer than 20 cutscenes in the whole game, and they all last less than a couple minutes. Diesel is 29? What the fuck? Diesel looks how I felt when I was 29. 29 is probably when it all started going downhill for me, too. I think that was around the time the campus arcade shut down, and I stopped playing DDR, like, all the time. I don't know why I'm talking to this guy. I just do whatever Roll tells me. There's no benefit to talking to him. There is some benefit to, sneaking into his room and rummaging through his stuff, though. Got a Moon Man statue in his place. Yeah, Barrel's got some weird stuff. Bomb schematic. Oh, you know what? We need that for the next dungeon. Or do we? Actually, I think the Powered Buster works just as well. Am I gonna upgrade the Powered Buster just because I'm too lazy to go hunting for any of the other weapons? Okay, let's see what she can invent for us. I think we need to do a bunch of side missions to get some more weapon options. There's our Grand Grenade. Adapter plug. I might as well sell that, except I don't have the option to. Oh, and that's it. That's not very good. Do we try the Powered Buster? I don't know if I've really messed with this weapon much before in this game. I really like the version of this gun in Mega Man Legends 2. If you upgrade, I think it's the special property of this one in MML 2. It gets like a huge spread. It like creates a massive like string of explosions that goes everywhere. It's really cool. Not super powerful, but super cool. This is gonna be expensive. Maybe it's not. Since it's an early weapon, maybe this thing's actually not that expensive at all. Damn, this is another low-tier weapon. Now, mind you, I spent all of my money on it, but... let's try this sucker out, I guess. The energy's maxed out, though. That's not very good. Because that's not very much energy. Although I don't think it costs a lot of energy to fire it. Okay, let's save with data. I don't know. Should we try the next dungeon? It's gonna be just a big waste of time if I can't clear it. Oh, you know what? This Powered Buster is gonna be terrible for the boss fight. Bonseiyu is Pikachu from Pokemon. That does not surprise me at all. I don't think I knew that. But listening to the two side by side in my mind, I definitely hear the resemblance. Especially when he goes like Baboo, like the really high-pitched Baboo sounds like a Pikachu noise. So we need the rollerboard. I am gonna go underground because I want the jet skates. Yeah, let's go do some side dungeons. Ikue Otani, cool name. We haven't been. I don't know. I don't actually know where to go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go uptown. Wait, let's not. No. Yes? Not uptown. What is it? Cardon Woods, I think. Wait, I've changed my mind. Roll. Let's just drive around the countryside, Roll. Go on a nice Sunday drive. Go from downtown to Cardon Ruins. Because, yeah, now that we got the high jump, we can find stuff down here. Keiji Inafune for the Wily voice. Oh, it's one of my favorite pieces of Nintendo trivia. Who's the guy who does King DDD's voice? It's Sakurai, isn't it? Isn't it Masahiro Sakurai who does the voice for King DDD? Like the main Kirby guy? Or was it someone higher up at Nintendo? It was someone like someone at Nintendo, either the Kirby guy, like the guy who invented the Kirby series, or it was like someone even higher, like Iwata or Miyamoto or something. But I think it was Sakurai. Excuse you. Oh, these things die in one shot. Yeah, I'm not wasting my Powered Buster on these guys. This is a good way to make money too, so we can upgrade some of our other weapons. Let's go on a dig. Oh, that's it. That's really what we came for. That is the main reason that I decided to go digging through side dungeons. Yeah, DDD, I think, doesn't have a voice in most Kirby games. But yeah, in Smash, it's Sakurai. Who, apart from being the Kirby guy, is also the Smash guy. 9,000! Awesome. Not bad. Not super happy that it took me 2 shots to kill that thing. After all the money I spent on upgrading it. Oh, the composer, oh, I should, I used to know the name of, like, the composer for the classic Kirby games. Since this is kind of a long dungeon run, like, this is kind of an endurance run, I am gonna try to conserve ammo and use my buster gun whenever possible. We need to save the powered buster for the big monsters. Robots, whatever. Oh, and it's funny how the Misadventures of Tron Bonne gave Bonne an actual dub voice. I don't think it's funny. I think it's tragic. I hate Bonne's voice in Misadventures of Tron Bonne. It's like they tried it and they were like, whoa, that was a disaster. That's way worse than just sticking with the Japanese voice. Let's never do that again. And thank goodness they didn't. I mean, I say thank goodness they didn't. It's actually tragic that they didn't, because the reason they didn't is we never got another Mega Man game. Or never got another Legends game after that. Oh wait, we're back to the start, aren't we? This place sucks. Oh, I forget his name though, but the guy who composed the music for the classic Kirby games, like Kirby's Dream Land 3 and Superstar, also did the music for another Nintendo like SNES game that has kind of a very similar style, very similar instrumentation to Kirby Superstar. The game is called, what was it called? Alcahest. Yeah, Alcahest for the Super Nintendo has the same composer as the Kirby series. And it's actually amazing. I think it's actually his best work. Here's the game spelled out if you want to... I think I've got it spelled right. Alcahest for the Super Nintendo. It's a neat kind of arcadey style hack and slash RPG. Reminded me a little bit of Gaiaopolis. Hey guys, let me talk to you about this. Let me describe this obscure action RPG to you by explaining it in terms of this other obscure video game. Yeah, Alcahest is a little bit like Gaiaopolis. But yeah, it's like kind of a linear stage-based action RPG kind of thing, although it's really more of like a top-down, almost brawler-ish game where you just earn experience and gain levels by fighting monsters. Anyways, fantastic music. Pretty good game, too. I recommend it, but I mostly recommend it for the music. Let's see what's up here. Can I flip this crab with a powered buster? Ooh, I can. Maybe I should flip it with the regular Buster and damage him with the powered Buster when he's flipped. Ooh, shiny thing. I think that's a shining laser part. I'm probably not going to craft that on this run. Woo! You know, I forget sometimes that I'm on like 4 pips of health here. Or how many do we have? 5, excuse me. 5 pips of health since we got no health upgrades. I should probably be a little bit more careful about dodging the enemies here. Nothing in here. Well, here's hoping that pen light makes something good. I could do the bomb disposal minigame too. Even though I can't use the Buster parts on this challenge run, I could sell them for money. I mean, at this point, like, I'm not hoping for a Legends sequel. I don't even necessarily need a Legends sequel. I've kind of made my peace with the whole MML 3 situation. What I really want at this point is a spiritual successor. I mean, I didn't exactly have high hopes for Red Ash, but I would have taken Red Ash. As disastrous as Mighty Number 9, the whole Mighty Number 9 debacle was, I would have taken Red Ash. But if it's not going to be Red Ash, that game is obviously just vaporware at this point. Like, it just does not exist. I'd love for someone else to pick up the reins and, like, make a Mega Man Legends style, like, PS1 style graphics, 3D, like, dungeon crawl, action adventure, just pure heart and charm and whimsy all the way through, for, like, some game to give the type of experience that you get from this game. Because there's really nothing quite like it, at least not in recent years. There's, like, some kind of similar games that people cite. Like, what is there? What are the games you guys would think of as being, like, the closest in spirit to Mega Man Legends, other than the sequels to Mega Man Legends? I know the ones that come up... Oh! I know the ones that come up a lot are, Tail Concerto for the PS1. Has kind of the same style, same charm. Almost kind of similar gameplay. And then Steambot Chronicles on the PlayStation 2 is another one. And then is there anything else? Is there really anything else quite like Mega Man Legends? Because I can't think of anything. And I'd love to see something that gives the same kind of vibe, that does all the same kinds of things that this game does. And, like, this isn't the only one, the only game that I'd like to see more of that's kind of disappointingly unique, that no other game really picked up the torch for. There's a lot of them on the PS1 like that. Azure Dreams is another one that I go on about. Azure Dreams is another game that I was about to say never got a sequel, but it actually technically did. It kind of got 2, actually. The Game Boy version of Azure Dreams is kind of, sort of, a sequel. More of a remake, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using my powered buster on these chodes. Literally the weakest monster in the game. Oh, forgot about this. I don't think I want to fight this guy, but I do want to pick up the refractors out of these boxes. That's good enough. Actually, maybe this is a good way to test our powered buster. See if it does decent damage and is worth investing in. Yeah, stun lock's pretty good. I like the way that enemies get, like, stunned a little bit like that when you hit them in rapid succession. Makes me feel like I'm playing Elden Ring or something. This game has Souls-like combat, guys. The enemies stagger when you break their poise. Running low on the powered buster now, but I think we're close to looping back around to the start. One thing that Mega Man Legends 2 did for its side dungeons that I thought was really cool, that I kind of wish that this game did, is it actually had different configurations for the enemies in each of the side digs. Like, yeah, there were little side dungeons in Mega Man Legends 2, kind of like the ones in this game. They had fixed layouts. Like, the rooms and the map would be the same every time that you went into the side dungeons, but the robots and the enemies would be different. There were like a few different possible configurations of enemies in each of the side dungeons, so it'd be kind of semi-randomized, which is kind of neat. Spiced things up a bit. It also made things a bit annoying when you were trying to grind for money, since some configurations gave you money faster than others. Alright, we got a lot of stuff underground. Let's get some inventions going on here. Ta-da! Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the main thing we came for, was the jet skates. Be careful not to get hit by cars. I can outrun the cars now. I will never get hit by cars again now that I got my jet skates. Yeah, Outcast is really cool, actually. It's a nifty little game. Like, it's short. Like, it's a very arcadey style experience. It might take you a few tries to get through it, especially if you're playing on, like, normal or hard difficulty, which limits your continues. But, like, a full run of that game only takes a couple hours. But it's got great music and really cool boss fights and great music. Actually, some of the boss fights are really shitty. That's probably the weakest part of the game, is that there are like 2 or 3 really shitty boss fights that almost made me quit the game. One of them is about halfway through. If you can solve that boss fight, you can pretty much beat the game pretty easily from there. Also, yeah, limited continues, which a lot of people aren't a fan of. Baby. Got our BB behind the counter there. Our bunny baby. Ooh, that's a good haul. That's good money. That's so-so money. I don't know what these are used for, so I'm gonna keep them. They're not worth much money anyways. Where's the still mother? Damn it, she's not here. I was hoping oh, there she is. Right here. Right here. There she is. You know, she actually does end up as kind of a still mother, if depending on how her side quest goes. So there's a lot of side quests that we're just ignoring on this run through the game. One of them is, near the end game, this pregnant woman gets lost. Like, if you talk to this guy, he's freaking out because his wife is missing. And so you've got to go find her out in the woods. She was, like, going for a walk in the woods, and then her water breaks, and you've got to take her to the hospital by finding her out in the woods. If you don't do that side quest, then, like, what happens to her then? Like, Mega Man was the one who found her out in the woods and took her to the hospital. What happens to her if she never gets found? Like, does she just give birth out there out in the woods? And to add insult, like, to make that even more weird, during the ending, like the epilogue scene, it does like a big Earthbound style thing where you go back through the town and you can talk to all the townspeople, and they will have different things to say based on whether you completed their side quests and like did all their little events. And if you talk to this guy, he's still freaking out because his wife was never found. If you don't find the pregnant wife in the woods, this guy is still bugging out in the ending because you never found his pregnant wife. So she really does become a still mother, is the moral of that story. She just fucking dies in the woods. I don't think she dies. I'm sure she turned out fine. I'm sure they sent out a search party and found her alive and well, and she gave birth to a very healthy, yeah, beanie baby, or whatever. BB. Bebe. I forget what I was doing. Let's save for starters. When in doubt, save. I got a bunch of money, but I've got nothing to spend it on. I don't have any good, or any great, sub-weapons. I think I'm gonna try to get through the next dungeon with just the powered buster. It's got good range, it's got decent power. Mostly good range. Good range is what we want for, the next big boss fight with the bonds. What if you never donate money to the hospital for the... Then she's still in the wheelchair. Yeah, she's still in the wheelchair. That's another good one. I mean, that's the thing, though. It's not like she really blames you. I guess that's the thing. It's not like they can really blame Mega Man for not solving their problems. Like, it's not his job to donate all of his money to the hospital to fix Ira's leg. It's not his job to go looking for some irresponsible husband's pregnant wife who got lost in the woods. But it is kind of funny that all of that stuff happens if you don't do their side quests. Oh, one other thing. I think I tested this, but I could be mistaken, but I think that all of the buildings in downtown here don't stay destroyed in the ending. I could be misremembering, but I think all the buildings get automatically repaired for the epilogue. Although I could be misremembering. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try not repairing this building and see if it stays destroyed when we come back here for the epilogue. Oh, I don't have my jet skates equipped. Okay, are you guys ready for some dangerous games? It's time to play some dangerous games. We're plundering finite resources. I mean, it's not like the people around here were using them. Like, it's not like anyone on this island knows how to extract them and use them. I suppose that's what the colonists said in real life, wasn't it? I guess that's what actual real life colonists would have said to justify themselves. Alright, it's time for some dangerous games. Oh, Balloon Fantasy is gonna be shit without Buster upgrades. I legit think Balloon Fantasy is gonna be impossible without Buster upgrades. So let's do Beast Hunter. This is the one bit of animal cruelty that they left in this game. Don't need no rules. So the point of this game is you want to kick the ball into the dog. It's a mechanical dog, but since like robots are people in this world, I think of the dog as a person. This is animal cruelty that we're doing here. The flashing dog is worth like double points. And when the mini dog pops up for you to kick, that's also worth extra points. So like you get the most points by kicking the mini dog into the flashing dog. We actually have to do multiple rounds of this. We have to get to the final round to get the upgrade part. Which, I don't even remember what we get, but I remember that there are weapons that are only unlocked by doing these minigames. Balloon Fantasy sucks. I mean, at least it's still gameplay. Like, at least it's still just the basic Mega Man Legends controls. At least it feels like Mega Man Legends and plays like it. Like, what is this? Like, would you rather have Balloon Fantasy or this? I mean, I guess at least this is easy and consistent. So I guess maybe I would rather have this. Yeah, do I want to mess with the Zet Saber on this run? Oh yeah, if it wasn't obvious, you lose a point if you kick the ball into the man here. So you can get slightly better frequency of points here if you shuffle back and forth to aim the ball. Did we get it? Yeah, and so you can actually get through this minigame up to the B rank without moving at all. You can just kick it straight down the middle. It's only at the A rank where shuffling becomes mandatory. And actually, even then, I think it's not mandatory. If you hit the flashing dog every time, I think you can... Fuck. That probably ruins this run. Yeah, that probably ruins this run. I mean, the A rank isn't exactly difficult, but it isn't exactly trivially easy like the other runs of this game. Also, I like the failure fanfare. Playing the Three Stooges theme at us. Fuck! Double fuck! Can I just restart this manually? I guess we haven't necessarily failed yet. Okay, now we've failed. I'm choking! I haven't hit that flashing doggo once. Yeah, I think one of them is a Buster part. I mean, it's not like Buster parts are totally useless for this run. We can still sell them for money, and I like money. Maybe I should try to just kick it down the middle. Oh, we got him. Yeah, if I could just kick the flashing doggo, I think we can get this. Oh, hit the doggo with the doggo. That's big points. Boom, we got it. Yeah, you don't even need to move for this minigame. Straight down the middle. Alright, what do we got? We got the Zet Saber. Fun. No, I don't want to start again. Fuck you. Well, if we win, I guess we make money. Why is yes the default option after you beat the final rank? Honestly. Boo. The music here, too. Also, what's with the cows in the background? Ooh, nailed him. Can we make the comeback here? Is the comeback real? Nope. Blah. Sorry, hippopotamus, you lose. So that was the item I probably care about the most from these minigames. Do I even try Balloon Fantasy? This is gonna be impossible without Buster upgrades. We can't use the machine gun arm. Yeah, you can't use sub-weapons for this game. God, we're struggling to even make it past the first round. So every round not only lowers the time limit, or does it lower the time limit? I think it just adds more balloons. This is like maybe the one part of the game where the kind of fiddly camera becomes a bit of a nuisance. Like, I see people bitch about the controls in this game all the time online, and I think it's just a load of crap. This game has perfect controls for the time and for the type of game that it is. But this minigame is maybe the one exception. Frickin' bouncing balloons. "16 seconds? Are you fucking kidding me?" This is only B rank too, isn't it? Yeah, so you do get less time on each round, and there are more balloons, and more of the blue balloons. If it wasn't obvious, the blue balloons actually subtract from your time. Hey! Now do it in 15 seconds. We're doing it. Oh, 12 seconds. Never mind. We're fucked. There's actually a fair bit of RNG. What? Oh, there must have been one more. Fair bit of RNG in this minigame, based on just where the balloons decide to bounce to. Yeah, this is gonna be really difficult. I'm gonna need the devil's luck to clear this one. And I don't even know what the reward is, so fuck it. Let's do some more dangerous games. Yeah, we're challenging ourselves, BioBilly. I don't do that often, to be honest. Is this the first? No, this is the second, maybe, challenge run that I've ever done on stream here. I'm more of a, like, casual vanilla experience type guy. But for games that I've played a million times before, that I know really, really well, and that I've streamed like 6 or 7 times before, sometimes I like to spice it up, and that's what we're doing here today. We're spicing it up. I really hate how they make you do all these minigames like 4 times to get all the prizes. Like, that's the A rank time. That's the time we need to get the A rank prize, but they're not going to give us the A rank prize. I've got to play through this 4 times to get to A rank, and then fuck. Oh, more hearts for this game. That's right, everybody loves Mega Man Legends, right? This is one of the things that I like about streaming. It's like I got my own personal space where people know what a good video game is. It's like a self-selecting crowd. I play Mega Man Legends, and the Mega Man Legends fans just show up out of nowhere. Fuck, this is what I get for spamming. Spamming buttons here. Penlight? I think I have the pen light. Having some troubles on the menus here. Yeah, I got the pen light. It's not the pen light. Maybe the thing the pen light combines with? Also, does the pen light combine with the Zet Saber? I feel like the pen light is like part of our melee sword combination. Anyways, I think the racing courses are actually one of the easier minigames in this game, so we're just gonna do them. He says right before failing. Are you kidding me? I crossed the finish line. That was in time. Whatever. Miserable run. And this is the easy race course. There we go. How do you like that? Is anyone here enough of a Mega Man Legends super fan that they've actually beaten all the developer times on these race courses? I've never done it. I've never done it. Some of them are extremely difficult. I think I've gotten to rank 2 on most of them, but I haven't done rank 1 in hardly any of them. Ooh, that was close. Got hung up. Ooh, 666, and we get a gift for roll. I might sell that if they let me. That's what I get for mashing again. Yeah, we got the music box. Oh, the giant horn. There's 3 races, though. What's the third one? We got the music box. I said yes to say the rules. I said yes to tell me the rules. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna do the technical course. I'm gonna assume that the giant horn, which is kind of a crappy reward, is for the medium course. It's probably gonna take me a few tries to even beat this one. The technical course is actually quite challenging. Damn it! Yeah, this one's gonna take a couple tries to get the rhythm of it. Alright, let's get in the zone. It's initial D time. That bit right there is actually the hardest part. Those 2 cones in rapid succession. I think 1433 is an A rank time. I really wish they just gave you the A rank. You gotta prove your mastery by making you do this shit 4 times in a row. Shit. We can still make C rank, even missing a yellow pylon. Yeah, see? Easy. Actually, we're making decent money off these race courses, too. This is actually not a total waste of time. So if we get the giant horn from doing this course, I will do the other one to see what we get from that. B rank we might not get if I miss that pylon. Oh no, we got this. We got this. 3200 again? I thought that's what we got last time. Alright, A rank, 16 seconds. It's go time. To the finish line! That's gotta be like rank 2. Oh, that's gotta be a new record. That was a wild run. Oh, this was the giant horn. What's for the left turn course, then? So the advanced one was the horn. Are you kidding me? I didn't even make rank 2 on that one. Okay, what's the left curve course, then? Oh, that's an easy one. I would say that is arguably easier than the straight line course. And we got rank 2 first try. Kind of wish they'd mix it up and have you, like, do the different races in different parts of town. Like, do one in downtown, one in uptown, one in old town. Take you all around town for the town races. This is legit easier than the straight line course. Still can't beat that top-rated time, though. Yeah, this is the only race course that I didn't fail a single time. Oh, Omni unit. It's a buster part. Fantastic. Just what I always wanted. Oh, we were so close. We were a 1/10 of a second off. Boo. And that's dangerous games for you. Do I want to try the balloons again? If I remember right, the balloon minigame gives you one of the parts for the shining laser, which we are absolutely not going to grind out on this run. You might be the only person who wrote ass. I don't think I've ever bothered putting in my initials for the high score, to be honest. Like what, am I gonna upload it online? Gonna like show it off on the arcade board so like the other people who come over to my house can see my initials on the high scoreboard for Street Racing Mega Man. Mystic Orb. Is the Mystic Orb a shining laser part? I think it is. Still refuse to put on the helmet to, because I'm too cool for it. Setting a bad example for the kids watching the stream right now. Come on, Zet Saber. Yeah! Yeah! Now, Blade Arm. As fun as that might be, it's gonna be completely useless for the Bon Air Armada fight. So I'm not gonna upgrade that one just yet. Also, it's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m., so I think we're gonna finish this one up tomorrow. Which is fine. At the rate we're going, we probably got a couple hours left of the game. I'm fine with that. In fact, I could probably finish it in like an hour if I kept going, assuming no snafus along the way. But, oh, Shield Arm? Well, that's lame. That's even less reason to get it then. So much for that, Shield Arm. There we go. That's what I think of Shield Arm. So yeah, I'll like spend a couple hours in the morning to finish this one up, and then we'll move on to probably more Death Stranding. Probably more Death Stranding tomorrow. And then I got D&D, and then it's the weekend, where I go back to work. And I guess that'll do it. I guess that's it for me tonight. I don't think I feel like a raid. I'm feeling sleepy. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. You guys should do the same. You guys, you've had a long day. So, I'll catch you later. We'll finish the run tomorrow. Clean this up. Thank you all for watching. Raid Stealthy Golem? Okay. Okay. I'm too too tipsy to put up any resistance. So we will raid Stealthy Golem. Hope you spelled his name right. Do a raid on Stealthy Golem, and I'll be back to, yeah, play some more games with you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one. I will see y'all next time.